Hello, hi Shinings. I started a bit early, but let me just triple check that. Oh my gosh, let me triple check that everything is in order. Boop, 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 boop. That's not alright. Why isn't it working? Okay. Oh shit. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, that should be fine. Hi, Sharlings! It's my time! And I just had frozen yogurt. It was really good. It was like the... You know that frozen yogurt store, BLK? Is it pronounced bulk? Is it pronounced BLK or bulk? Or black? But either way, they sell like frozen yogurt, which is like, it's just colored black, and then it's just better than other frozen yogurt places. And I've been craving that for a few days now. So I finally got my fix. Also, my relatives just arrived from the beach. I didn't go with them, but apparently it was a very enjoyable experience. And my auntie, who's from another country, she's making us a feast tomorrow. So I'm all set for food. Yay! Okay, let's go to my room, Chinese, and then we can begin. We've got a lot to cover. Hello. Hi, Thalym. Hi, Maver. Hi, Shua. Hi, Ragnar. Hi, Poofar. Hi, Updog. Hi, Nishimiya. Hi, Haru. Hi, Lobster. Hi, Nimby. Hi, that dude. Hi, Aldrich. Hi, Coach One. Hi, Zina-san. Hi, Off. Hi, Xenos. Hi, Trouble. And hi, everybody. I have, can you hear it in my voice? I think, I like to think I've evaded most of the sickness, but I still have a tiny little bit of a, sore throat. So can you hear it? It's like my voice is just a little bit husky. Is it sexy? Is it kind of sexy? Is it just me or is it kind of sexy? But yeah, my voice isn't like completely great, so we most likely won't be pushing through with the karaoke tomorrow. But wait, why is my music so loud? But I will be doing might be joining a VOLs collab tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. And then at night I'll have a stream tomorrow as well. Anyway, yeah, Froyo was good. It was good. My voice is very tired. I have not been resting. Thunder Jacket Legends, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you so much for the membership. I missed you too. You sound like Charlotte. Oh my god, who's that? Who's that? The voice changer is cutting off. Yeah, I have it's like the Adobe police, you know, the voice changer program found out that my license was pirated, so they're coming after me, but it's okay. Anyways, I'm so excited to show you what I've been up to the past few weeks in Japan and Korea. There's a lot. I'm probably gonna yap for at least 5 hours tonight. I'm just kidding. Maybe not 5 hours. Maybe like 4 hours. 3 hours. No. Let's say 3 hours of yapping, because honestly, 3 hours of yapping is a long time. But yeah, I also kind of crammed my slideshow. I was never good at these, but just know that I worked really hard, okay? It might not look like much, but I did work really hard on it, and I might forget some of the things and have to like backtrack sometimes, but just please, I'm not used to this. This is the first time I've ever done this. Hi Gradius. Wow, I'm new here too. Welcome to the basement. You're gonna like it here. It's a very safe, clean, hygienic, and good environment with plenty of meals in a day. Yep. Hi, Sanchama! I've been having a blast in Japan. I bought so much questionable goods that I can't show anybody. And you're gonna see that shortly. So please enjoy. Also, yeah, I did get... Okay, yeah, I almost forgot about that story. Where did that happen? Matsuyama, I think. Matsuyama Animate got kicked out. That wasn't an animate, by the way. I didn't even know, but I guess, okay, so... And Akihabara, they didn't bother me. I didn't get like carded at all. But in the other places, not in the city, they would actually ask me, ask to see like my passport or like see my identification. Every time I'm in R18 areas. Kind of interesting. Anyway, Starlings, are you ready? Are you ready, kids? We're gonna start ASAP because my throat is dying. Where did I put that? Oh my gosh. Starlings, I had so much fun. I went to a music festival that last weekend. I couldn't tell Starlings earlier because privacy reasons, but yeah, I went to a music festival. It was a rave. I think it was considered a rave, and I'm not really into like EDM music, but it was pretty interesting. Like, it was a pretty interesting experience. It was like all tooks 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 tooks, and like whoop 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 whoop, and like Okay, that makes it sound like the music was awful. Okay, the music was great. The music was great. It's not really my genre of music, but they played a few songs that I knew, so I was pretty happy. It was cool. I'm pretty sure that everybody else inside that event was on drugs, by the way. Like, straight up. I'm like 90% sure that everybody there was on drugs. And I was also on drugs, except the drug was paracetamol because I had a sore throat. It was crazy. It's crazy. BB no money. I really thought it was pronounced BB nose. But yeah, I did see him, and he was dressed up as Iron Mouse, and it was really cool. Hi Caliber, hello. Hi Trainheart, hi. Tugs. Yeah, it's not really my genre of music, but it was pretty interesting. I got to listen to Illenium, and I think Illenium is like that's like the quintessential like Asian baby girl music, you know, like the rave music, and it was nice too. It was really nice. And there is also did Shylings watch too? Did Shylings get to watch as well? Oh my god, we were breathing the same oxygen at some point. And I probably infected you with disease because I was sick. Anyways, Shylings, are you ready? Let's get to the presentation before I get distracted with talking about my weekend, because this ain't about last weekend. This is about drumroll. Korea and Japan 2025, yay! Also, I couldn't think of like a better title for my vacation, so I just called it Korea and Japan 2025. I'm very sorry. This is like the name of the family group chat that was created by, I don't know who in my family made it, but they made a group chat for the Spooder clan called Korea and Japan 2025. So I kind of just like ripped off the title. So, are you ready? So, how do I switch? Wait. Just before I make a mistake. Okay. Got it. Creativity too high. I know, right? I'm like a genius or something. Is this gonna be on the exam? Yes, it is. So, please take notes. It's not gonna be open notes. Hold on, my music stopped. Oh my god. Sorry. Give me a sec. There we go. Ta-da! So here's some notes. I'm not gonna take pictures, that's a given. Number 2, there might be some minor immersion breaks, but nothing too big. So I'm pretty sure immersion break is when they call it when a VTuber shows flesh. And I will be showing my finger. I'll be showing Shylings my finger, just the tip of my finger. But I was like, wait, I see some flesh here. So don't worry about that. Hi Leela, hello! Hi, I love the first name. Called Leela Maria. Welcome back. Thank you. A quiz, can I go out? No, you can't go out. This will be graded. This will be 70% of your final score. And if you fail, we will call in your parents and we will kill them, okay? So you better pay attention. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will be showing my fingertip. Sorry, very scandalous. And I actually considered putting a picture of my thighs, but I was like, wait, no. That's too much. That is definitely not something I can get away with without running it through management. So I was like, okay, finger is all you're gonna get, Shylings, okay? Are you ready to take it in? Okay, anyways, and the third point is kind of like a big deal. I'm really, really sad about this. So I did lose my video camera. But it was found. It was found. But I don't have it yet. It has to be shipped to me. It's gonna take, I don't know how long it's gonna take to ship to me. But I heard that the process of that takes like a month or something. Or more. So I don't have my video camera. I don't have any of my footage from that. And so a lot of like the earlier days are missing out on a lot of like camera footage. I'm so sorry. I'm really sad. Although the videos are basically gone, except for the videos that I recorded on my iPhone. But then I can't show those because I just can't, okay? Yeah, but at least I'll get it back eventually. They found it. It was in my cruise ship, and then there was the person in charge of cleaning my stateroom was really nice, and he helped coordinate and everything. But yeah, it is kind of amazing. We used the power of Filipino connections. I'm not even kidding, okay? So a lot of the staff that was working in the cruise ship was Filipino. So some of the members of my family, even though they are not from the Philippines, still made friends with the staff, and they were like, "Oh my God, mabuhay Filipino kabayan." So yeah. Because they became like all buddy and chummy due to the Filipino-ness, I basically got it back. Yeah, because we were able to coordinate with the person that worked there directly. So, yay! Yay, okay. So yeah, these are the notes. So let us begin. So I left on May 11. Kabayan? Did I say it wrong? Kabayan? Is it Kababayan? I forgot. Okay, I don't know how to say it. Okay. Okay. So our first left, and this is our first stop was Korea. So tanan. We went to Myeongdong. I don't know if I typed that right. Singing Filipino overseas is pretty much just going like, hey, that's That's true. Everybody, there were many oomfies overseas. Hi, Holiday Social 6 months membership. Thank you. I got you guys some mochi, but I only got a few, so you have to fight for the death. Also, I'm coughing. Okay, so Myeongdong, I was really tired when I arrived. I was super. The flight was like really late. It got delayed by like an hour. So after stream, I finished packing. I went in the car, went to the airport. And I was really sick after that stream. Remember, Shining? I was really stressed out and sick and dying. I couldn't walk. So I kind of chilled on day 1. And I had like this yummy cafe. This is my drink, and this is June's drink. Most of the time I spent was with either my mom or with June and June's sister and my auntie, which is June's mom. And I also had this guy cousin. I think we're gonna call him April. So I mostly spent time with that group, but there were a lot of us. There's got to be like 20 of us, 20 spooters, undercover, on vacation. But I wasn't really very close to my other relatives, as I mentioned to some Shinings before. I was kind of meeting them for the first time. But yeah. So we had this super duper yummy strawberry chocolate mousse cake. Super yummy. And yeah, I was really excited to get Korean chicken because I heard that it was a thing. It's like you go to Korea, you walk 25,000 steps, buy a bunch of like skincare, and then at night you go eat Korean fried chicken and drink beer. So I was like, okay, I'm not really in the mood to drink beer, but I did send my cousins to get me some chicken because I couldn't walk. So I was like, can you guys get me some Korean chicken, please? And they came back with corn chicken! And I didn't get a picture because it tasted so bad. Like, no offense. If anybody here likes corn chicken, or if it's like very significant in Korean culture, I'm so sorry. I really hated the corn chicken. It tasted so bad. It was so weird. And I was like, this can't be it. This can't be the Korean experience. I know for a fact Faker would never stand for this. You cannot be feeding this shit to T1, okay? Like, that tasted so bad. Anyways, but apparently that place that we bought from was like a really popular chicken chain. Yeah, but the cake was super good. The cake was super good. So one common theme you're going to see in the slideshow is that I really love strawberries, and I probably consumed like millions of strawberries, thousands of strawberries. Thousands of strawberries on my trip. I didn't have any alcohol at all in Korea, like alcoholic drinks, or like beer or like soju, because I had a bad tummy. Hi, Sentinel. Hello. What a princess, you have servants. Yes, I had my cousins as servants, but it was not like a one-sided thing, okay? They walk for me and get me stuff, but I was providing mobile data. I was providing mobile data for like most of the trip. So yeah. Hi Fang. Hello. Hi Shinings. Hi everybody. I just got here. Hi. So that was Myeongdong day 1. Let me drink some water. My throat is dying. Okay, honey butter tastes good, but corn chicken was terrible. Bad. Next. Okay, next. So the next the next stop, the next day we went to Seongsu-dong, which is a shopping district, and I was really excited about this one because as you know, I fucking love shopping. So I must have walked like 20,000 steps in here. This is a picture. I didn't take that many pictures. Most of them are in my video camera, but this is the Dior store. I took a picture because it was so beautiful. I didn't buy anything there though. The flagship Olive Young store was there too. When they say flagship, they usually mean like the main store. So it was really big. It was five floors of like makeup and skincare and perfumes and things like that. Basically everything that I'm addicted to. So that was really fun. I spent a lot of money there, but it's you know, it's an investment because my skin is gonna be glowing and beautiful once the skincare kicks in. And yeah, my feet died. This is not just an unagi bowl. This is a he something she. It's like that it's like that thing when you pour the soup into it afterwards, okay? Basically there's like 3 or 4 ways to eat this dish, but of course I am uncultured swine, so I just ate it normally and then drank the soup on its own. But it had a lot of onion, but it was really delicious. I thought it was really good, but honestly the unagi I had in Japan was a lot better. But not hito. He something she. It's a long word. I just forgot the word. It's a Japanese word. Okay, so that was day 2 Seongsu-dong. It was really nice, but drama. drama. This is when tension started to get high in my family because they just didn't like. Okay, so I had some relatives who weren't into shopping and they wanted to go to like the historical landmarks and places like that. And so while we were going around Seongsu-dong, like some of my family members, they were just like literally sitting down in a cafe being bored as fuck. And I remember I was thinking like, oh my god, you guys have legs, like why don't you walk around and like entertain yourselves? But then of course they can't say that, right? Because they're old and old people have wield all of the power in Asian families. Yeah, but then so they were just basically, I felt like, oh my god, I'm ranting now. Just casually ranting about my family drama. But yeah, this was like the start of it. So it wasn't that bad yet. But I remember I was already kind of peeved. I was like, just walk around. Like, there's food here. There's shopping. If you're a guy and you don't like shopping for clothes, there's other stuff. Like there was an Adidas. There's like shoes. Guys like shoes. I like shoes. There was a New Balance. There was an Adidas. There was like so many places. Nike. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna probably bitch a lot about this because I went through hell. In that trip. Anyways, so next we're off to day 3. Oh, I didn't mean to keep that there. Just ignore that. Just ignore that sass. I was gonna put something there probably, but I forgot. Okay, so. Day 3 was Hongdae. So if you have never heard of Hongdae or been to Hongdae, it's kind of like the I'm sorry it's scuffed. I'm sorry it's scuffed. Let me just cover it. So stop it, Johnny. Stop it. Okay, so Hongdae is known to be like the kind of like young people area. So it's near to like a university, and then people go here for like drinking, shopping. It's a very like busy, like youthful area. Maybe it's kind of like poblacion, something like that, but artsier and like urban and prettier. Okay. So also what is here is T1 base camp. I didn't have time to go in and look around, but apparently there's like a big cardboard cutout of like Faker and other members of T1. But yeah, that's like a PC cafe / merch store and everything. And then this was a hookah bar, and I just had to I didn't go inside, but I took a picture because I remember when we played Hookah Haze, and I was like, I want to go to a hookah bar, but I got too scared and I didn't go in the end. And then I also had a bad tummy ache, so basically all I drank was water, tea. No, not water, because I didn't. Okay, so another side note is I don't like the water in Korea. Okay, I love Korea. All right, I know I'm complaining a lot, but I really enjoyed Korea. But I really don't like the water in Korea. It tastes a bit strange, I noticed. So yeah, I was just drinking tea and eating mango cups because I couldn't eat properly. I had a bad tummy ache. And then and finally, here in the bottom right corner is a phone, an iPhone 13 Pro. Exactly the same as mine, but it isn't mine because it is June's phone. So there was a bit of an oopsie when June dropped her phone in the middle of a busy crossing, and it got run over by cars, and yeah, it died. I just took a picture because it was kind of crazy. So yeah, yeah, the bottled water. You know how every bottled water brand tastes different? I think not everybody can notice it, but I can notice the little differences in bottled water. Okay. And I tried like 3 different bottled water brands in Korea, and all of them tasted kind of funky. So this probably started like more of my health declining because I stopped drinking water. June's phone was run over? No, okay, at the time that June's phone got run over, I was very concerned and I was helping her, okay? I could barely walk, but I was helping her find it and everything, and I was helping go around stores to ask if it could be like fixed or if we could retrieve the data. But yeah, RIP her phone. I'm glad it wasn't mine though, because if it was my phone, I wouldn't be streaming right now. Tintin Mara figure where is right here. You see this? Faker blonde hair, blonde skin. Yeah, okay. So next, what's in the next slide? Oh. My favorite bottled water is Summit. I used to drink Absolute, but now I don't drink Absolute. Avion is okay, but it has a bit of a weird taste. I also like Wilkins Pure. Wilkins Pure and Summit are probably my favorite. And Avion is okay. Hope in a bottle is okay. Absolute, I'll drink it if there's nothing else available. SM brand water, I would rather die than drink that. So yeah. Don't mind this. Mayu's making content out of June's suffering. Yeah, so what? Okay, so the next day is... Oh, so this was actually our last day in Korea. Our Korea trip was really short then. So we went to Jeju Island, and sorry, my pictures got really bad here. Yeah, Avion's expensive and it's not even that good. Summit and Wilkins are better. Okay, so this is a cafe in Jeju Island, and so Jeju Island, when we got in the bus, it was super duper foggy. It looked exactly like Silent Hill, okay? It was so Silent Hill vibes. that I wanted to take a picture, but I couldn't because I was too cold and I was wearing a mini skirt. Yeah, so I only brought one pair of pants and I wore them to the airport and back like from the airport. So throughout the rest of my trip, I wore like short skirts the entire time. Short skirts or shorts or dresses. I had like one long dress that I wore. But this is not the day. I wore a mini skirt this day and it was so freaking cold. It was so freaking cold. Okay. And this was, yeah, it was windy, it was foggy, it was cold. And it was so beautiful. There was this giant cafe and bakery. Like, can you see how big that place is? But yeah, it was just so beautiful and aesthetic. And then the bread was really nice. Lots of different kinds of bread. And you see the picture that I'm covering here is you see, the van was moving, so I couldn't take a good picture of it. But all of that's planted there. So this is like really, really, really big land, okay? Like maybe like times 10 of what I managed to get in the picture. All of that is green tea. Green tea. They're like planting green tea, and the green tea is used not just for like drinking and like cooking and matcha and all of that, but it's also used for skincare because the Korean brand Innisfree, you might have heard of that skincare brand Innisfree. They like harvest, they like own a factory and they harvest like their green tea that they put into their skincare because they're really known for green tea skincare. But yeah, a really cool fun fact that I actually thought was pretty interesting. So there was like an Innisfree like factory as well as like a green tea museum. So Jeju Island is known for matcha, green tea, and tangerines, okay? So more in the next slide. So, it looks so good! Oh my gosh. So, I had this like little like tangerine soda drink, which was so yummy. It was so yummy, and this was a matcha crepe cake. So many layers. It was so good. And then the matcha powder was like really strong. It was like a little bit bitter, but it tasted like so legit. It was so good. And then these are like the many drinks that they had available. Many drinks and snacks. Like toast is like really good. Really popular in Korea and Japan, I noticed. So good. It's so good. I really liked Jeju Island, honestly. Okay, wait. Let me check the next slide before I go to that. Okay. So I think this is the last slide. Wait, you can look at the cake a little bit more. It was good. It was freezing though, so I felt really bad about getting a cold drink. But my mom bought so much tea. She bought like 10 boxes of different kinds of tea, different kinds of green tea, like roasted green tea, just regular green tea, volcanic rock tea. It's just a lot of different kinds of tea. So we have all of that at home, and I'm gonna have tea every single day. So good. Yeah, so delicious. There are also like these really cool like vending machines that they like milk your no, not milk. They like squeeze fresh orange juice, tangerine juice for you. Like it shows you like the robo hands go like and then it makes you a drink. It was really cool. But I didn't try it though. I didn't try it because okay. Another thing that Shilings are probably gonna judge me for is in my entire more than 2-week trip, I did not get any cash. So I didn't get any Korean won. I didn't get any like Japanese yen. I just like raw dogged it and used my credit card and debit card for everything. So if they are cash only, I just can't. And then I discovered later on in the trip that they do accept, like some stores accept Gcash because Gcash is Alipay. So yeah, in case a place doesn't accept card but they accept Alipay, you might be able to use that. Anyways, so this is the last slide I think from Jeju. So we went to like this street food market in Jeju. Cash on hand gang. Also, Isonic, no disease. Like a milk cute. No. That's for further into the slideshow, okay? So we went to street food market and it was crazy. Do you see this? Okay, so this kimbap this kimbap, when they don't cut it and it's like thinner and smaller, they actually call it drug kimbap because apparently it's so addictive that it's like drugs. And that's mostly what I ate in Korea because I had a tummy ache. I couldn't eat like all the unhealthy fried oily food. I mostly had kimbap. So it was really, really, really good. And the thing beside it is like fried kimbap, deep fried. And then these are like squiddies, like grilled squid, and that's like omelette. And then over here, this is enoki mushrooms wrapped in like beef and pork, and that was really good too. Yeah, I think the street food vendors kind of scam you, I'm not gonna lie, but that's because we went to tourist places. Maybe if you go to like some lesser known places, then the vendors won't scam you. Drug eggs. Oh yeah, those are the soy sauce marinated eggs. Ah, that's true. And then the last picture here, I know that looks kind of funky because when I first saw it, I was like, why is there a bunch of floating meat in an aquarium? But it's actually the famous meat that Jeju is like known for, which is called Jeju Island black pork. And it's so good, and I'm not a pork person, okay? I don't eat pork most of the time. I'm a beef lover. I love beef. But this Jeju Island black pork was more delicious than like any beef that I've ever tried. Actually, no, maybe Wagyu still has it beat. But like, it's really, really good. Okay, we went to a K-barbecue place, and I had a bad tummy. But they gave me like meds. Like my relatives gave me meds, so I was basically invincible that day. And I had a lot of like this. I had a lot of like the black pork, and there's many ways to eat it. So you can eat it with rice. You can eat it with like the perilla leaves, and you can eat it with like a lettuce, or is that cabbage? I don't know the difference sometimes. And they also give you like sushi rice, so you can eat it with like pork sushi, which is so strange, but it's actually really good. So I have a video of us like cooking the Korean barbecue, but it's on my video camera, so at least you won't crave the K-barbecue. At least you won't crave the K-barbecue tonight. It's so good. I forgot if it's lettuce or cabbage that you eat with K-barbecue. Wait, let me drink water. My throat's drying up. Okay, next slide. So I believe Korea was like Jeju is the last slide. Yeah, Jeju is the last stop in Korea. And then, oh, my brother got scammed. Didn't get scammed, but the vendors ignored him mostly because he's not Korean or looks Korean. Oh, yeah. What I noticed about Korea, it's very fast-paced. So everybody's like grinding and hustling, and that's why they don't really seem very warm. It's like the opposite of Japan. In Japan, they seem really warm and polite and welcoming. Okay, so this is the last stop after leaving our hotel in Korea. We went to the port. What was that called again? I forgot. Incheon. Yeah, we went to Incheon Airport, but they also have like a sea port, and we went over to wait, it's not working. The boat. Okay, so this is me on the boat. I was in a bad mood, okay? All you need to know is I was really grouchy. I was really, really grouchy when I was on the boat. Except in the morning. So I got to see this beautiful sunrise. I would wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning and watch the sunrise. We had unlimited food. So what I would do is I would get like the breakfast buffet, and I would eat breakfast while looking out. Yeah, this is from inside of the boat, okay? These are the games. Okay, so we also only had 1 hour and 30 minutes of internet. we couldn't stream any like videos, so no YouTube, no apps basically. I just had to use browser for everything. Which is why my Twitter was kind of dead during this time. Because I just didn't have internet. And then, so maybe some Shylings will judge me for this, but I don't give a shit, okay? I did what I had to do. The way that you log into your internet is you have to enter your full name and your date of birth in the login page, and then that's how you can access your internet. But I have a lot of relatives, so what I did is I told June to collect all of the full names and birthdays of all of the adults in our group, and then I just started using the internet of the I started using the internet allowance of my uncles and aunties, but it's okay, cause they probably weren't gonna use it anyways. All right. But anyway, if there's anybody here who works on a ship, please be aware that your Wi-Fi thingy has loopholes around it, okay? I was really desperate at some point, so like you can actually see like the information of the passengers whenever you're going out on an excursion. So I was like trying to peep like, oh, can I steal a random person's Wi-Fi? But yeah, I was a hacker man basically. No, I didn't ask, but it's okay. They were really PMO that trip. PMO means pissing me off. They're really pissing me off that trip. But yeah, I basically kept myself busy with Zoids. I played Zoids Legacy and Pokemon Platinum. I also played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, but I mostly played these two games. This is my amaretto sour, which was the main alcohol that I was drinking that trip. My tummy wasn't hurting that much anymore, so I was drinking a lot of alcohol. Aside from that, I was also watching a lot of movies in the ship. So I watched I think I have it in my notepad. What are the movies that I watched? Did I list it down here? Well, I didn't list it down, but there was Conclave, Barbie, Catch Me If You Can, The Great Gatsby, Wicked, La La Land. I was watching a lot of movies. I had to keep myself occupied somehow. That's like me writing my friends' names for reservations and logs. Hi, Nino. Hello. Fire Emblem. I only played Fire Emblem on the Nintendo Switch, honestly. Oh wait, no, I think I had it on the DS as well, and I forgot. Yeah, I'm an international internet thief. Yeah, I was inspired by Catch Me If You Can. I might commit like bank fraud next. Who knows? Stay tuned, Shylings. Okay. Oh yeah, so you could buy internet. So there was Starlink available. But the thing is, it costs $300 to $500 to use it. So the cruise I went on was like a little bit fancy. So we had like free steaks, free like scallops and everything, but internet was freaking expensive, and water was not free. Okay, so they had like tap water. But I ain't drinking tap water from a ship, okay? I'm simply not going to do that. Probably tastes really bad. But bottled water costs $10. $10 for bottled water. So, needless to say, I didn't drink any water whatsoever, and I just drank alcohol and Coke Zero because I had like the unlimited like drink package. Also, I roomed with June because I was supposed to room with my mom, but June had like 100 charisma, and she like convinced my mom to switch. So it was my mom and her auntie, my mom and her sister, who is my auntie, who roomed together, and then me and June who roomed together. And so nice. Yeah. The showers were like, oh my god, I didn't like the showers either. Okay, the showers were not comfy. But the room was really nice. I made friends with the person who was like in charge of like cleaning our room every day. He was really nice. He was from Indonesia, I believe. And we would like make small talk a lot. When he's like, cause I mostly stayed in my room. I skipped a lot of family reservations because I like the free food more than like the lobster and like the steak and stuff like that. I like the unlimited food because I could just get little bits and pieces of everything rather than having like a full meal of like just one single thing. So yeah, I just made friends with the housekeeper instead. Yeah. What else? There was a lot of old people as well, and they were really, really like naked. I don't know what it is about old people. It's like when you turn like 69, you just like perma naked. Like, why? Like, I mean, it's not that I'm judging. Okay, maybe I'm judging a little bit because it's like we literally had just boarded the ship. Like, it hadn't even been an hour since we got on the ship, and I go to the deck and I see there's already like old people in like basically like tiny little pieces of fabric to serve as their swimsuit. They were already like sunbathing and like swimming and stuff, and I'm like, damn, like we just got here, like don't you guys have like luggage or something like to bring to your room? But no, they just they just like really like it being naked. And then so I was like talking about this to some of my girlfriends who are like back home, and I was like, hey guys, like did you notice like old people like to be naked all the time? I don't know if they were like I don't think they were like from a certain country. They were like from all over, just like a lot of like old people, like Asian old people, there's like white old people, there's like every old person was just like naked all the time, okay? Like it, thank you so much for the 17 months membership to Cute Charlie. Thank you. Why is the age so specific? Are you speaking from experience of knowing old people age 69 just end up in it's just a guess, okay? Like I'm not like an expert or anything, but I just feel like once you turn 69 it's just like clothes off, you know? But yeah, I think it's maybe that they're just not self-conscious anymore. But yeah, there were a lot of naked old people sightings. I saw a lot. And then, so when I was talking to like my friends about it, they were like, oh, did you hear about cruise orgies? Of course they're going there. But yeah, apparently cruises in cruises there's a lot of orgies that happen. And an orgy is basically like segs, except it's like an MMO. So it's like a massively multiplayer. It's like a massively multiplayer segs, okay? In case you didn't know what that was, that's what it is. And it's mostly like older people that participate in it. And there's like a symbol that you wear, like, which is a pineapple. So if you have like pineapple clothes or like clothes with pineapple print, you might be unintentionally signaling to other people on the cruise ship that you're like, you know, like you're DTF or something. It's like, yeah, like you could catch the attention of a guild leader, you know? Oh, swinging. Yeah, I don't know if it's like called the same. I don't know the difference between swinging and orgy, but I've heard both of the terms used. Yeah. But yeah, the more you know, Shinlings. So if you ever go on a cruise ship, just be careful. Just be careful that you don't. And I mean, if you want to join, then okay, more power to you, I guess. But like, if you don't want to join, then yeah, just don't wear pineapple stuff. What sort of cruise did you go to? All of the cruises are like that, okay? Apparently, all of the cruises are like that. And the reason why we got to this topic is because I was telling my friends about the old people being really naked. And then they were like, oh yeah, speaking of naked, orgies. So yeah, I guess that's why the other people didn't complain about no internet, right? Right. Educational. Yeah, of course I didn't join Sundays. I was in my room drinking alcohol and playing Pokemon. Caliber, thank you so much for the super chat! Oh my god, that was too much. Even Arrow Caliber fainted. Okay, so I was on the cruise ship for 10 days. I was there for 10 days, Shylings. and every one of the stops was a place in Japan. So wait, I forgot. I'm forgetting what I was gonna say. It was ow, my nail. It was a really long cruise, and yeah, we didn't just go to the popular places in Japan. We went to like other places. So, but every night we would go home to the cruise ship, which is why we couldn't stay out late. Basically, I had to be back to the cruise by like around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 7 p.m. It depends on the port. And otherwise, we get left behind by the boat and have to find out a way to get to the next stop and to get our stuff back. So yeah, luckily that didn't happen to me. Because we were like really on time and stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of drama throughout this. So I might be inserting some side comments about family drama every now and then. And it was pretty juicy, okay? It was pretty juicy. Okay, so first stop in Japan was Sasebo. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, safe. Just making sure. So there's a lot of stuff over here in the future parts of the slideshow which need to be censored. So I censored a lot, so just making sure. So this is our first port that we landed in Japan was Sasebo. So I discovered Tully's coffee. So I don't know if Tully's coffee is a Japan thing, but I was basically obsessed with Tully's coffee for the entire trip. Lawson, thanks so much for 18 months. Cute Starling membership. Thank you. You're a cute channel for 18 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So this is so good. This is the salty caramel latte. Isuna-san, thank you so much for the 18 months. Cute Starling membership. Thank you. 楽しそうですよかった。It was super fun. It was super fun. It's American? Oh. Okay, well. I'm obsessed with this. It's so good. I basically went to Tully's every single day that I saw at Tully's. It was so good. And this is their regular size. It was really small, and I think that's the perfect size because I think that the drinks in the Philippines and America and other places are really fucking big, like too big. But in Tully's in Japan, actually all of the cafes in Japan, they serve their drinks really small, and it's like a really good serving size for someone like me. Okay, so the next picture is from Matsuyama. So this is an animate in Matsuyama, and this is the first anime store that I went to basically. And I looked around. I didn't end up buying anything. There's a lot of Hololive goods. I was looking to see if I could get anything of Holo EN, but there was not much Holo EN stuff. It was mostly Holo JP. Yeah, and then there was like a funny thing that happened to me. There's a funny thing that happened to me in this store, and so like all of my other cousins like went down and like looked around. So these cousins are a little bit like, no, not a little bit. They're like a lot bit older than me. They're like old enough that they could like have a house. That type of old, I guess. And so I don't think they're so into anime, but they were like, oh, Japan means anime, so gotta look at anime stuff. So they went with me to animate, and I was looking at like the R18 section. It was the R18 section, and this anime was really small. It was just like one little shelf. And then the first weird thing that happened is that one of my cousins, who's maybe 10 years older than me, was like out of nowhere said, "Say cheese." So I go cheese. And then he takes a picture of me next to the R18 goods. And he has been uploading these pictures into the family group chat. And it's just me smiling, doing tease next to R18. And then I was like, wait, cousin, can you take a picture of me somewhere else and delete that one? And he's like, why? And then I was like, look, and I pointed to the big ass titties that were exposed on the anime girl on the cover. And he goes, oh, okay. So we take a picture somewhere else. Okay. But yeah, I almost got exposed in the family group chat. Day one in Japan. I think day 2. Yeah. He didn't notice. He was like, he's really okay. So that cousin in particular, he's a really quirky guy. He's like a weird dude. And he's like kind of innocent when it comes to stuff like that. Even if he's like much older, like he did not inherit the perv spooder genes. Okay. And then, as I went to the next store, I forgot what it was called. It was next to the anime in Matsuyama shopping district thingy. But they had a bigger R18 section, but it was the kind of R18 section that you have to pass through like curtains to look at. And I actually got carded here. Like the auntie, she was a bit older, like walked up to me and she started talking to me, saying something in Japanese, and I didn't understand it at all. And I was just really happy. I was like, yes. What is it? I was like in such a great mood because I was looking at like naked anime girls. And then she realized that I don't speak Japanese, so she was like, oh, passport. So I had to show her my passport. And then she saw my age, and then she went to talk to another person, and then the manager, who was like this dude, came there and told me that I couldn't look, even though my age was there. My age was right there, and they still didn't let me look because I look young. And then this happened in the same area, in the same city. It's also in Matsuyama, but in a different place. This one was at a drugstore. I was buying like these leg patches that are like cooling. And then I was looking at like the magazine section, and they have like gravure magazines of like idols and bikinis, but they also have like some like not dojins, but they have like some R18 stuff like for anime, hentai stuff as well. So I was looking there, and then they're like tied with like strings. So I like picked one up, and I was trying to look through the strings so I could see what was written. And then the clerk in that place asked for my ID, and I didn't have my ID because I left my bag with my mom. So then I had to really just leave. So basically, one day, one city got asked to leave an R18 section twice. I was wearing heels though, so I don't know. Yeah, but it's okay because I wasn't planning to buy anything like that yet. I was waiting until Akiba to buy my goods, the good shit. And then here's a Grimace shake. I didn't get one. I'm sorry, Shinings. I was too scared that I would die if I drank a Grimace shake. Because I had just gotten over my tummy ache. So I was like, maybe we don't risk it all with a Grimace shake yet. And then lastly, this is a hot dog covered in chocolate. No, it's not a hot dog. I wish it was a hot dog, but it was shaped just like a hot dog, and it was roughly the size of a tender, juicy hot dog. And it made me miss the Philippines a little bit. It was it wasn't an eclair either. It's just a pure chocolate. It's mousse, chocolate mousse, dark chocolate with raspberry. It was so yummy. This was at a fancy fine dining restaurant or something like that. It was like fine dining, but it was on a cruise, so it wasn't like a real fine dining. It was just like fine dining vibes or something like that. But yeah, it was it tasted, everything in that place tasted bad except for this. I don't know if my taste buds were just out of order or something, but like half of the places we went to tasted bad. unfortunately. But this dessert was really good. I took a picture of it because I liked it a lot. Okay, the next one, Shinings. Hi, J-Rec, good evening. Hello. Okay, the next one is probably my unexpected favorite place. Oh, unexpected favorite place in Japan, aside from Tokyo. And it's called Beppu! Have Shilings ever heard of Beppu before? Because I had never heard of Beppu. Like, I never heard of Beppu like from anime or like movies or like dramas or like idol stuff ever. But Beppu is such a nice place. So this is what it looked like when you got down from the port. And it's just like an open... Apparently this area is known for like cars. Like they have a lot of like motor companies and stuff. But so yeah, it's like a seaside city, a small seaside town. And it's so nice. Like I was obsessed with this place. Like actually obsessed with this place. So that's our ship, by the way, and that is a million freaking pigeons, which were really scary. I had to take the long way around because there were too many pigeons and it was attacking me. Yeah, I mean not attacking me. I was scared that it would attack me. Okay, next is this cafe called Oshaberina Spoons, and it was nice. It was a really nice cafe. So wait, I'm sorry. You guys are gonna think I'm an asshole because I'm like laughing at this, but not only did June break her phone, but she also broke her ankle. Okay, maybe she didn't break her ankle, but she hurt her ankle from too much walking. So she couldn't walk much on this day, which was perfect because I also am a little bit disabled, you know, because like I can't walk. I'm very physically disabled and sick. So June and I, we basically went on a date, just the two of us. We went on a little cute like cousin date. And we looked around and we found like this cafe and we went there. It was really nice. And then this car, I didn't see a picture of this car, but Beppu had so many of these kinds of cars. Like they had so many of these. Like they had it in pink, they had it in blue, they had it in green, they had it in like a lot of like really, really cute like pastel colors. And I really, really want one. Really want one. Apparently they're called K cars, and I mean I saw them all over Japan, but in Beppu every car was a K car. Okay, every car was a freaking K car, and they were all like cute colors, and they're so cute. I want one so bad. I want one. I want to trade in my old car to get this car because it's so cute, and I want like a pink one. I want like a pink one or like a light blue one or like a lavender one. It's so nice. I really, really love the aesthetic of this. I wonder if there's any that I can buy in the Philippines. But yeah, I really like it. I really, really, really like it. You can buy one here. They changed it to the left hand. Oh wait, that's even better than importing it. Wow! Oh my god, Shinings. I'm gonna buy a car like this someday. Someday. Kawaii. Yes, I love it. I love it. Super kawaii. Okay, so the next slide is gonna be, I think, our food. So still some Beppu pictures. So June and I shared this toast. Okay, so I really wanted a parfait. I was like, June, please, I need a parfait. I will die if I don't have a parfait. And she's like, no, and she orders toast. She orders French toast with strawberries, but it's still really, 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 really yummy. And the waitress in the cafe, she was speaking Japanese at first, but then when she realized that me and June were foreigners, she started speaking in like really, 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 really good English, like with like an American accent and all of that. And I was like, wow, like maybe she's like, you know, maybe she's like a half or something, or like she comes from somewhere else, because in the previous places I went to in Japan, it was mostly like not that much English speaking, but that girl, her English was like so good, like better than my English. And then when I went to the Family Mart, I also noticed that the cashiers spoke like really fluent English as well. And I was like, is Beppu just like foreign or central? Also, yeah, the waitress was really pretty. She was gorgeous. She could have been an idol. One thing I noticed in Japan is like random ass girls are literally cute enough to be idols. They're so pretty there. I loved it. It was cute girl heaven. But yeah, it wasn't that expensive. I don't remember how much it cost, but it wasn't that expensive. But it was super good. Yeah, and this is like so. I don't know what this is called. This is like the drain or something, like a cover, drain cover. Drain cover. Yeah, so the drain covers in Japan have like different kinds of like designs and patterns. So the one in Beppu is flowers and it's so pretty. I love it. Beppu. Beppu's beautiful. I love Beppu. Beppu may be like tourist vibe. I don't know. I didn't see that many tourists. It was like not crowded at all. I love Beppu. Manhole cover. Why does that sound dirty? Cover your manhole. Wait, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back, Shylings. 1 second. I need to pee. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Jason. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Cute Charlie. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Cute Charlie membership. Thank you. Yeah, Shylings. Oh my god, Shylings. Cover your manhole. I can see everything. Wait, I don't know why the heart eyes just flashed. That was random coincidence. Okay. Anyway. I am obsessed with Beppu. I love Beppu. Hi everyone. Hello. I really want to come back to Beppu. No matter what. I want to go to Beppu someday again. Someday. Your manhole. Cover your manhole. This thing. Okay. Thank you so much for the 11 months, almost 1 year. Manhole time. Thank you so much for your 11 months, cute Shiling membership. Thank you. Manhole time. Sounds kind of like Mayu time. Sorry, I need to blow my nose. Wait, I'm not gonna mute. You can hear, you can listen. Oh my gosh, sorry. I feel so congested right now. But I love Beppu. If I could pick like a random place to retire in someday, I wanna live in Beppu. I love it. No, you can't have it. I threw it in the trash. Okay. The next place we went to was Kochi. I think Kochi is what it's called. So Kochi is the one that's very known for hot springs. But on this day, June and I think also June's sister, not April though. Oh no, April too. So it was me, June, July, April, and wait, no, that was the gang. Yeah, that was the gang. So Kochi is known for like some hot springs too. So we didn't really go down. Like, I mean, we went down from the boat, but we only went to the nearby areas. July is what we're calling June's little sister. So yeah, I just took like some random pictures. This was a souvenir shop. This one was a souvenir shop. This is some kind of restaurant, but I thought it was cute that they had like this. Oh wait, I'm blocking it, sorry. That they had like this little guy outside showing like what food they had. And then this is the this is the Japan Coral Center, but it was really funny because the C came off, so it just said like oral center. I'm sorry, I'm really immature if you haven't noticed. And so yeah. So I guess maybe Kochi's also known for corals. But yeah, it said Japan Corals Oral Center. Anyway, so this was also where I realized that nobody on the ship was suspecting me. Probably because I look young. So I just started like, wait, bit of background. In the cruise ship, when you return from your excursion or wherever, they do put your bag through like some checking to make sure that you don't bring like food and drinks. But I realized after a few days that they weren't checking me at all, and I had like a big handbag. And yeah, my cousins noticed that too, because they had to throw some of the stuff they bought from the convenience store, but I got away with it. So then my cousins just started like buying a bunch of like food in Family Mart, like the Famitiki and the Famikara. Okay, so unpopular, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I like the Famikara more than the Famitiki. But they're both good. And I also do like Famitiki more than the one from 7-Eleven and the one from Lawson. So yeah, I think Family Mart's still the yummiest one. Anyways, so they bought all of that and we just like stuffed it into my bag. And my pockets, my hoodie pocket, and I basically got in the ship without anybody like checking. Pretty cool. So yeah, I became everyone's favorite cousin. Alright, and then the next place. This innocent looking person would never do a crime. Yeah. The next place, this is kind of a funny slide, okay? So hi Lennox, hello. So this is when we went to see Mount Fuji, but we couldn't see it because it was really foggy. So it's kind of a fail. Also I had a mental breakdown that day, so I didn't really take a lot of pictures. Okay, so there was the first picture I took. This is of a scary bird I saw, and I was too scared to go near it, so I just zoomed in like ×3. It's alive. It's a real crow, and it was like flying around. It was really scary, and I took a picture of it because it was scary. And then, so Shylins, if you're wondering why I had a mental breakdown, it's because so for this day we hired a driver, and so we had like this big van. We had this driver, and this driver didn't speak English, so he was speaking Japanese, and it was one of my aunties who hired him. So I thought it was gonna be my auntie who would like coordinate with him, and it was a bit complicated because like some of the other family members wanted to take the ropeway, which is like a cable car, to a shrine and look at the shrine. But of course, Mayu, no interest in shrines, only wants strawberries. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay back and look in the souvenir shop. And my mom as well had no interest in shrines. She also just wanted to look at the souvenirs. And this is where I tried Mount Fuji flavored mochi and Kit Kat. It was okay. It did not taste like mountains. But yeah, so basically the group kind of got split. It was just me and my two younger cousins and my mom. And we wanted strawberries, and we were just waiting for everybody else to be in to look at the shrine, and then the ropeway like took some time, and then the driver was asking me, like, the driver felt bad for me, I think, because I couldn't walk so well, and he was like, he like showed it to me on like his Google Translate or his like translation app, and he was like, oh, do you want to go to a cafe while waiting? And I was like, yes. And then I showed a picture of this strawberry place, and he was like, yeah, okay, we can take you there. So we got into the car, into the van, and he was gonna drive us, and then I was asking him if we're gonna pick up the family who was in the shrine first. So I said it in English, and then I said it again in Japanese, and then I Google translated it just to make sure the Japanese was correct, and I said it again, and then I said it like 3 times when we were on the road, and there was a miscommunication, and we ended up not passing by and picking up our relatives who were in the shrine, and we just drove straight to the cafe. So then the other relatives who were in the shrine were like stranded, right? But apparently the driver was like saying that the shrine was really close to the cafe, like it was like 500 meters or less. But then my relatives were being all like, oh, we don't want to walk 500 meters. What if we get lost? And they insisted on taking the ropeway back instead. So then, I was trying to talk to the driver, but then there was like a language barrier, so it wasn't that easy. And then I was trying to talk to my relatives, but then my relatives didn't have data. Most of them did not have internet, so I was only talking to one person. The other ones were not checking their phones, not checking the family group chat. They didn't want to use Google Maps because they were like, oh, I don't know how to use Google Maps. And then the other people who had Google Maps and knew how to use it were like, oh, I don't have any data. And then the other people were like, well, we might make a wrong turn and get lost. And it's like, no, guys, like, they were like expecting me to do everything for them. And it's like, I'm sorry, I can't like be in 2 places at once and like freaking show you how to use your Google Maps. I was molding, okay? I was molding. I was having a breakdown. They were all really mad because they were like blaming me because I said I wanted to go to the strawberry place, and then the driver brought me there. But yeah, it was a big misunderstanding, and I had a mental breakdown, and I was like crying by myself until like the old lady in the strawberry cafe like invited me in, and then I bought this parfait. It was really good. It was really, really good. Yeah. They were like, oh, Mayu, you speak Japanese, right? And I'm like, no. And then they're like, yeah, you do. You watch anime. And I'm like, I watch anime with English subtitles, bro. But apparently my level of my Duolingo ass Japanese is enough that they want me to be like their tour guide and do everything for them. It was crazy. This is the mental of mid lane. I felt like the fucking jungler, bro. I have to win every lane. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't want to walk. I mean, like, I guess that they were scared, but they could have just used Google Maps, okay? But anyway, yeah, I was having a mental breakdown. I was crying my ass off, and then I had strawberry. And it was good. It's like, wait, did you just say konnichiwa? Oh my god, you're basically Japanese. Like, same levels of your IT, you could fix my PC, right? But yeah, it was hard. It was hard. It was, especially because considering that some of these relatives, I didn't know them before this trip. Like, I mean, I knew of them, but I've never like met them. And then their favorite, like, their first impression of me was probably that, like, oh my god, Mayu only cares about herself, and she like doesn't want to help us, and she was gonna make us do this. Anyway, so since they had to take the ropeway back and get picked up by the van, it took an extra hour, and basically we weren't able to explore this area anymore, and we didn't see Mount Fuji or anything. So yeah, very, very sad. Very, 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 very sad. But I had strawberry, and the strawberry was really, really good. I couldn't pretend I didn't understand anything because I was helping a little bit. Because okay, so July, who is younger than me, she's like I think a couple of years, like significantly younger than me. Okay, like she was kind of the one who they were forcing to be like the tour guide because she planned out many of the places. July doesn't live near me, by the way. She lives really far away. She studies overseas. And they were basically burdening her to do everything. And she's young. She's just a kid. And she didn't know, like, you know, she was having a hard time keeping everybody happy. And everybody was, like, complaining a lot. And everybody was like, what? There's nothing here. I don't want to go here. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, just, like, old people things. And she felt really bad. So I wanted to help her as much as I could. So I got data. And I offered my Duolingo-ass Japanese to kind of help out. So I felt really bad. I felt really bad for her. So we were both suffering. But this day was my mental breakdown day. So I was, like, actually crying in public. It's pretty bad. But yeah, anyways. Sorry for the rant. It was a lot. Yeah, they didn't want to read maps. They didn't want to do anything. And I had this one uncle who was being really racist as well. Different from the donkey R18 uncle. I had a different uncle who was being really, really racist. And he kept on saying annyeonghaseyo to all of like the Japanese people. And we kept on saying like, oh my god, uncle, that's Korean. And then he was like, oh, it's all the same to me. And we were like, oh my god, bro, you're literally Asian too. Oh my god. Oh my god! So yeah, fuck old people, for real. Seriously, fuck old people. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't even know what to say. Life lesson learned: travel alone or in small group if you want to travel happy. Yeah, I think I've learned that lesson. I had to pay for my stuff too, which is really sad. Honestly, fuck old people. That's crazy. And it's like me and my cousins are just like covering our faces like, yeah, we don't know this man. We don't know this random racist man. Of course we wouldn't punch him in the face because it's like I feel like in general, like people in Japan are really kind to tourists. You know, like really, really kind. Like I've been to Europe before, and in some of the tourist populated areas in Europe, like they are not nice to tourists at all. They're literally like, oh my god, fuck tourists. But in Japan, which is like, you know, really afflicted with over tourism, for some reason they're still really kind to tourists. Even when I travel with just one friend, I tell them to get their own data so we can split up whenever we want. Yeah, that's smart. I know that now. Now this is my first big family trip ever, so I am learning all of this now. Alright, so the next day... Okay, so this is when the trip kind of gets a little bit better. Oh, but there's still like one big drama after, okay? It's the older people that tend to discriminate foreigners. All of the old people in Japan were really kind to me though. Other places just treat you as you treat them in EU. Yeah, I think it was in Greece. they were like locals who were like saying, like telling tourists to leave or something. It didn't happen to me, but I did notice that. Hi Tashina, thank you so much for the 10 months membership to Cute Charlie. Thank you. I did. I'm talking about the good parts, but also the bad parts because it was a big family trip, so there was a lot of family drama. That's like my grandpa talking to everyone in Hawaii in Tagalog because he thinks everyone might be Filipino. I know, they're boomers. My trip is basically a soap opera telenovela. It gets worse, okay? It gets worse. You're small and cute, so you even got a pass. You know, that's what they say. They say that if you have, like, angel aura... Oh my god, this sounds so ridiculous when I say it out loud. But if you have, like cute vibes, basically. Like, you seem like a nice and innocent person. I feel like I have that angel aura. Because children and old people are usually really nice to me. Even though I'm not so fond of children and old people. They're usually really, really nice to me. So, That's how I know. And also people don't take me seriously at all, which is another thing that this aura gets you. Angel fallen. Angel, you know Lucifer was an angel too. Okay, so the next day is we went to Osaka. So yeah. Wait, sorry, I'm gonna go sniffling. Angel Aura would not playing League. This is my alter ego. So this is a big old what is this called? Ferris wheel in Tempozan. Really, really cool. Really big. It was really reminding me of Honey and Clover, like the anime. I might rewatch it sometime soon. I was talking to Arya about it, and Arya was like, "Oh, I've not finished Honey and Clover," and I was like, "Oh my god, we have to watch it together." So one of these days, I'm gonna gank Arya's house and be like, "You wanna watch Honey and Clover with me, uwu?" So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then there was also the aquarium, which is a really, really big and amazing aquarium with 2 whale sharks. And I really, really love marine creatures, okay? I love sharks, especially, but I also love all kinds of fishies and rays and everything. Lots and lots of different kinds of marine animals. I love them. Penguins and all of that. But we didn't have time, so I didn't get to go. But yeah, it was nice. It's really cool because even if you're not yet at the aquarium, even if you're just like a little like walking towards it. Also, Osaka was really hot. But when you're like when the aquarium is like in your view, you actually start to feel the cold because a lot of like the water tanks and stuff, they're like, you know, they have to be cold for the sea creatures to live and like, you know, thrive. So you can feel the aircon from outside of the place. It's really cool. My favorite marine creature is definitely sharks. I love sharks. Sharks are cute. I like jellyfish too, of course. You know, that's Mana-chan. So I took a picture of this in the train station because I was like, oh my god, Mana-chan, really famous here. I wonder if they eat jellyfish because I was kind of craving jellyfish. Anyways, so there's a little Mana-chan. I took some pictures. Took like some Instagrammable pictures in front of this thing. And then I also like the little penguin sticker on the floor with like the little penguin footsteps. I thought these little things were... Sorry, I don't really take pictures of the big attractions or like the usual tourist stuff. I just took pictures of whatever like I paid attention to, which were these little things, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I did see. I'm very excited about it. Up dog. Feeling the aircon outside the venue is a good feel. And it's like, this really far, okay? Like really, really, really far. For Mayu, fish is friend and not food. No, fish is both friend and food. Fish is both friend and food. Just depends on my mood. And then, the next day, I was still having a bad day because like family drama was still dramaing. But wasn't that bad yet. Not that bad yet. I did gacha. I did the gachapon. And there was like these little shark keychains. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll try gacha. I'd never do gacha, but I'll try it because it's everywhere. And then I borrowed some money from one of my cousins because like I said, I have no cash. So I couldn't even gacha. I didn't have any coins. Like, can I please borrow 400 yen, please? And so my cousin gave me some coins, and I instantly got the worst thing that I did. Like, there was only one thing. I picked the shark gacha because I was like, okay, everything is cute except for one thing. And then of course I got the thing that wasn't cute. So like, fuck that. I didn't do any more gacha for the rest of the trip. But yeah. The day after this was really fun. So I think I'm hungry. Wait, I'm kind of hungry. Can I go get a snack? I go get a snack first? Give me a minute. I need to call for a snack. I suddenly got hit with intense hunger. I'll just message. I'm still here. One second, Shilings. I'm so hungry, I'm dying. Hello? Okay. I'm having some food brought to me. Yay! Okay. Let's go back to the slideshow. The next day, we went to Dotonbori! So, this is like a pretty famous place. Yeah, the maids are here today because my other relatives just came back from the beach, so they needed some help in moving stuff. So I'm taking advantage of it by having food brought to me and having my sheets washed. Okay? So this is like the iconic dude. I still don't really know why he's iconic, but yeah, he was like there. And I took a picture of him because everybody else was taking pictures of him and then doing his pose, and everybody looked so freaking silly, just like with their arms stretched out wide and like their leg lifted. And I was like, huh, tourists. Imagine being one of them, like having to be so silly. Like, oh my god, it's just like a billboard. And then I was thinking that I was like judging everybody who was doing the pose, and then shortly after that, my family is like, okay, everybody, let's take a picture with this, do the pose. And I got forced to do the pose. And now it's on a picture. I had no way to get away, okay? I had no way to get out. They forced me. But just so you know, I didn't want a picture with it, okay? That's so basic tourist of them. But I ended up doing it anyways, okay? That's what I get for being judgy. Anyways, I had some takoyaki. This is the teritama flavor. So it's like teriyaki and egg. It's so yummy. So yummy. We had another like takoyaki place, like, which was the famous one along Dotonbori. It wasn't good. I had yakisoba. It wasn't good. We had what is it? We had yakisoba, takoyaki. We had okonomiyaki. It also wasn't that good. But we did go to this little cafe, which is like a popular chain as well. I'm pretty sure they have it in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have it like in Greenbelt or something. But they had cake. They had breakfast cake. Also, this was like 8 in the morning and I got breakfast cake. I had cake for breakfast because who's gonna stop me? So I had it. It was so good. It was so good. And I took a picture of this big crab because it moves. Like the arms are like they just wiggle around and stuff. The guy on the billboard is Filipino? Really? Why? Who is he? Is he like an Olympic runner or something? So yeah, I basically had a strawberry almost every day. It's really good. Wait, let me double check on my food. I wonder if the maid got my call. I'm sorry for being such a hungry girl. I haven't eaten much today. Okay, she saw it. Nice. I should have food soon. Yay! Sorry, I burped. Did you hear that? Yeah, I went to the shopping street as well. More pictures in a bit. Can I show this? So I saw like these. Oh wait, you can't see it yet. Oops, my bad. So I went to the store and they had like these little Gyaru keychains, and I bought like 2 of them because they were so cute. They were so cute. It reminds me of like a cat tail. And then I saw like some Minecraft movie merchandise, and I was like, oh my god, like low-key, this merch is really good. Yes, strawberry is my favorite fruit. I love strawberries. I like strawberries and bananas. It's so cute, right? I wanted to get it, but I was like, but I didn't finish watching the movie, so I was like, okay, I'd be a poser if I wear this. And then next, there was like this designer, like, not designer, but like there's this fashion brand. And then their store was really cute. It had like statues of white rabbits, and I was like, oh my god, Mikumi-chan! And then I looked at the design properly, and I was like, wait a minute, okay, maybe that's not Mikumi-chan, but it's a cool shirt, right? Honestly, 10 out of 10 streetwear, right? It's called fucking rabbits, cause I mean rabbits are known for that trait, but it's actually cute. No, I didn't send it to Mikumi yet, but it's cute. It's freaking cute. So I did a little bit of shopping. Okay. Last, I think this is the last slide for Dotonbori. Yeah, I am obsessed with strawberries. Maybe I am extremely obsessed with strawberries. There's this place called Strawberry Mania, and they just have so many strawberry things. Like, did you see this? This is a red bean mochi, and the inside has red bean, and then the outside is like, the mochi itself is strawberry flavored, and it also has like a big ass strawberry on it. And there's ones that are mochi with cream, like whipped cream inside of it. And it was so good. I lined up for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. I lined up for 5 minutes to be able to get some strawberry stuff, and when I got to the front, they were like, it's cash only. And I was like, wah! So I ended up not getting anything from Strawberry Mania. It's really sad. And then, here's Gigo. I didn't get a picture of it myself because the street was really crowded, so I just got one from Google Images. So, this was the Gigo in Dotonbori. So, Gigo is like this really, really big arcade. This really, really big arcade. And they had a lot of claw machines. And I saw like these little cute like Minecraft Enderman, and I was like, oh my god, I want one. It's so cute. And what else? I saw a lot of like cute things in Giko. Like I wanted to do so much of the gachas. Let me see if it's in the next slide. 1 second. Not gachas, I meant claw machines. Oh, I spoiled it. Anyways, so this is my last slide. One of the things I did do in Gigo is I did do the Purikura, which is the photo booth machines. Those cute little photo booths. So it was me and June, and we did a Purikura together, and it was so cute, and we looked like aliens. Because so if you didn't know, it's like a cute little photo booth. So like I mean, Gyaru girls are like known to do. And they print out the pictures afterwards, and you can even like decorate them with like a tablet there. And yeah, it's really cute. But then they add like this weird filters to your photo, so it makes you look like an alien. Like it makes your eyes like super duper big and makes your head really small, and all of that. And it makes your skin like white. But yeah. Still though, I love the pictures that we got, And it was funny because so we were like decorating our photos, right? So June and I took our little cute pictures, did a heart pose, did the gyaru pose and everything. The gyaru peace sign. So we did that, and we were happily decorating our pictures, and then I don't know who started it. I think it was me. So you can like write with like a stylus, and I wrote fuck. I wrote fuck yeah, and then June saw it, and so on her side of the screen, so she started writing like bitches on it, and then we started like writing a bunch of like bad words, and then we didn't know that at the back of the photo booth was actually another screen, so the people in line could see us like laughing and writing like fuck bitch on our pictures. we only realized after we left, and like I feel like we got so judged there, but yeah, a little bit embarrassing. Oh, my food's here, and I got a Coke. Oh my god, I love Coke. I think I'm addicted to Coke Zero. I'm addicted to Coke Zero after the trip, because I had Coke Zero and strawberries every day. Kind of a weird combo, but you know, Shannings, Diet Pepsi actually tastes better than Coke Zero. I thought that Coke was superior, but Diet Pepsi is pretty good too. Yeah, these gaijins, oh my god, these fucking gaijins. And I got some chicken from Bonton. So when I got back from the weekend, like the music festival, I didn't have any food at home whatsoever. So I did a bit of groceries earlier when I got froyo with my cousins. And of course they paid for it because they are older than me. And that's what happens. Does Coke taste different in Japan? No, not really. Not particularly different. Ah, yummy. Royal Crown Zero? No, I haven't tried it. Okay, let me just eat a little bit before we go to our next slide, Shilings. I hope you're all still enjoying and my slideshow isn't boring. It's been like almost 2 hours and we're not quite done yet. Ugh. I haven't even gotten to the individual stories. This is still the pictures. Yes, the water does taste good in Japan. You noticed that too? So in Korea, I didn't like the taste of water at all. But in Japan, the water was a little bit better. But I still didn't drink water because our place, our apartment that we were staying in Japan, in Shinjuku, was freaking along Koreatown. So the water that we bought, when my mom bought like big water, like a 1 liter water bottles, and they were a Korean brand, so they tasted bad. So that was sad. Coke is pronounced differently. No, they call it cock. They say, you want cock? No, I'm just kidding. That was just like a meme video. They call it cola. Like, yeah, they call it cola there. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna eat. Oh, apparently, I've been told by my relatives that I speak too quickly. But I don't think I was rushing or anything. I don't think I was rushing. I'm just excited. I think I talk fast when I'm excited. Like, this starting so I don't know if that was that was like a Japanese meme, you know, with a English teacher going like cock. Can I have cock, please? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Japanese, right? Yeah, you have to say cola. And then in most restaurants in Japan, when you order cola, it's just Coke or just Pepsi. You don't have options, like you can't ask for like Sprite or like Mountain Dew. And a lot of them, it's really just Coke or Pepsi. And they don't have like the diet drinks either. They don't have Coke Zero or Diet Pepsi. So if you don't want to drink like something with calories, you just go for like a tea, oolong tea. Did I hear Shinjuku? Yes! There's a Shinjuku section very soon. I'm still eating. Oh my god, this chicken is so good. Oh yeah, I know I promised Janice I would drink melon soda, but I didn't get to drink melon soda. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I would, but I didn't get to. It looked really good. It's just that I was addicted to strawberries at the time. So I kept on getting strawberry drinks and Coke. Shinjuku Subway. Wait, don't talk about rats right now. I'm eating. Do my relatives know how sweet my voice is? No, I spoke with my I spoke with my normie voice for most of it. So I was like, yeah. I think there's a restaurant in the next block. Yeah, we can go there. Here, I'll send you the directions in the Telegram group chat. Oh, no, it's okay. Thank you, Tita. I spoke like that. That's my normie voice. It's a little bit straining, but it's a lot easier to... I mean, I just don't want people to make comments about my voice. Because, like, my family pissed me off enough, you know? My normie voice is sexy? What the heck, really? It just sounds like I'm dead inside, I think. My debut voice? No. We don't talk about my debut voice. Yeah. That's the voice I use when I'm trying to not attract attention. I know my real voice is really high-pitched. Also, when I was speaking Japanese, sometimes I would speak Japanese when I ask for like, when I talk to like, restaurant staff or like when I'm asking questions or directions and stuff like that. And when I spoke in Japanese, I couldn't do the normie voice with the Japanese because I don't know, I don't know Japanese well enough that I can like change my voice while speaking it. So I was just speaking Japanese with my regular voice. And my family was already like really annoying about it. They were like, wow, parang anime. It was pissing me off so much. Oh my god, I wanted to like punch the table. Like, I don't know why. It's like, my family stressed me out so much that whenever they would like try to like tease me, it would just actually send me into like a fit of rage. Like, it's like, like it was actually a fit of rage, but I would like keep it all inside, of course. I was molding. They almost saw the League of Legends player in me. My gosh. Do a Naruto Hanjutsu. It wasn't even praise. They were teasing me. Yeah, right? It PMO. Super PMO. Why does Japanese language make your voice pitch higher? Why is that? Why? Is there like a reason? And then like and Filipino as well. I realized when I speak in Filipino, I also speak with like a slightly like, not higher, but like I speak with this pitch. Whereas when I speak English, I can freely change my pitch. Like I can talk like this, or I can talk like this, or I can talk like this. But when I speak in Filipino, it's like, magandang umaga. It's like just high pitch. It's just like pahingi po ng pa-take out po ng pagkain ko. It's all high pitched. Yeah. Konyo Japanese? No, I'm pretty sure it was like preschooler Japanese. in which I would have like no grammar whatsoever, and I would just not point, but I would just say words that are somewhat connected, but it was just wrong. It was just bad. Mostly due to anime, you recreate how you normally hear the pitch can change the meaning of what you. Oh wait, that's so true. I saw like a TikTok. Oh yeah, so when I was in Japan, my TikTok algorithm changed to all Japanese stuff. So right now, all I've been watching is like Japanese creators, and I followed like 50 or something like Japanese TikTokers, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'm learning more Japanese just by seeing like the usual brain rot, but in Japanese. It's pretty cool. And there was one that was saying like how like a local Japanese person would, rather than like really like expressing what they think into words, sometimes, a lot of the time, they would just go like, they would just say in like a different tone to symbolize what they mean. Hi, Lonely Faces. Hello. I'm showing pictures I took from the trip. I'm the reverse. My voice goes deep, normal if I'm speaking English or practicing Japanese, but goes high if I'm speaking. Oh, really? Really? Patik out. No, but it's popular here too. There's also brain rot here. I saw a picture of tung 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 sahur in somewhere in Japan. I forgot where. I'm sorry, Shylings. I'm still eating my chicken. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Yeah. Tung 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 sahur will take over the world. It's everywhere. Chicken? It's from Bonchon. I ordered it. It was like a boneless chicken rack from Bonchon. It doesn't quite taste like real Korean chicken, but it's a lot better than the corn chicken that I had, which was terrible. Yeah, it's fried chicken. I'm so sorry for eating right now, Shinings. I just got so hungry from looking at all the food. 24 chicken or bonchon? I haven't had 24 chicken, I think. They don't have it in my area. Yeah. I can eat a whole bonchon box? Well, I had 2 pieces earlier. I'm having 2 pieces right now. And I left the 2 pieces for my mom in case she wants to eat it. So, yeah, basically. Mayu the Devourer! Don't call me that. That sounds so uncute. Mayu the Devourer. I sound like the freaking, like, this is what I imagine like Dark Souls bosses are called, okay? I've never played Dark Souls, but one of their bosses is probably called Mayu the Devourer. Is 24 chicken available 24 hours or have 24 flavors? Or you order chicken in like pieces of in like batches of 24. Like you can't order just one. You have to have 24. Does corn chicken taste like corn? Yes, it does actually. You can't like not notice the corn taste in the breading. It's really bad. I don't like it. Okay, I'm not gonna mute. Why do you want to hear it, huh? These are weird. Yeah. 24 chicken. I'll try it some. Guzzlord is even worse, please! Don't eat her! Wow, what is Dark Souls even about? What is that even about? I'm almost done, Shinings. Just a little bit more for my nom nom intermission. It's called 24-hour chicken because you desire it 24/7? Oh my god, I really have to try it. Hi, konbanwa, hello. Thermosa, what's that? And Ellie doesn't like the sweet. Yeah, I like regular fried chicken more. Loathsome dung eater. That sounds like something I would call my enemy, right? Yeah, sounds about right. Next time I go to the city, I'll try to check it out. I'll try to check out 24 chicken. Yummy. I need to translate it. 1 second, settings. While I'm eating. Oh, it's your first time. It's your first time here. Hello, hello. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Hello. Oh my god, after my trip to Japan, suddenly I can't speak any Japanese. I'm Mayu. I'm Mayu. What is that? See, this is what happened to me, Shinings. This is what happened to me. I was forced to speak so much Japanese that now I short circuit. I'm so sorry. Hello, hello. Hajimemashita. What else? Shani, tell me what to say. Hello, nice to meet you. Okay. Wow, Shua, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Shua. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna... Okay. I'm almost done eating. I'm sorry if it made you hungrier. I couldn't even remember how to say what my name was. Oh my gosh. Mudkip, do you even know what that means? We got Mudkip speaking Filipino. I can't. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue with the slideshow. So the next place we went to was Yokohama. Oh my god. So, don't ask. Oh, parang means you're like... Okay, wow, parang anime means like, wow, you're like an anime. You're like this. So yeah. It means you're like an anime because that's how my family was teasing me after they forced me to speak Japanese. Okay, so... Don't ask why we went to Japan to go to Chinatown, but we did that. And it was amazing. No regrets. At first I was like, why are we going to Chinatown? That's so random. But then it was amazing. Okay, so not only was the place really nice, and then wow, it's like one of my Japanese. It felt that sarcastic. I also saw these really cute doggies. It reminded me of Chi-chan. It reminded me of Chi-chan because they were so adorable. And look at that, wearing a diaper like a big freaking baby, just like Chi-chan. So it made me miss Chi-chan. So at this point, I saw something that reminded me of Mana. Saw something that reminded me of Mikumi. And then I saw this. This is the Chi-chan of the ship. And then this is the okay, these are the dumplings. They're fried soup dumplings. So the green ones are seafood flavor, and these not green ones. Like these yellow. They're not yellow. These chopstick colored ones. These ones were pork flavor, I think. Pork flavor and seafood flavor. The seafood was really, 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 really yummy. Like, it was delicious. Okay, so one thing is that this street food was freaking expensive. Like, really, really expensive. You can't just meme everything now by saying wow, Payang. And then this is the strawberry boba tea, which is so good too. And this is oolong. No, this is barley tea. So I accidentally got barley tea instead of oolong tea. Oolong is my go-to. And this is my iPad, the corner of my iPad that June was borrowing because her phone died. Well, Parang Titan. Yeah. So I was sharing this, but okay, so the first one I shared it with June, and then I was like, I need my own. So I went back to the same stall and bought more. It was so good. Sass! Hi, Sass! Thank you so much for upgrading your membership to Cute Charling Heart. Thank you. I'm showing pictures of my trip right now. It's really fun. Yeah, that's true. Every town in China is probably technically Chinatown. Yeah, the cup was really cute because it had like these it was like panda. It's like panda ears. And what else? The big drama started. Wait, I need to Google Translate. My Japanese is broken. It's not just bad, it's actually broken now. Oh. Sastrubi. No, he wasn't. Somethings are just cloning me. Cause okay, I'll show the slide, okay? So I had one slide that I forgot to remove this Hi Sixia! Welcome back. Nihongo not jouzu today. Yup. My Nihongo is broken. Sass. Okay. Anyway, we're pretty far down our slides. So let's continue. So this was really good. This food was expensive. It was not cheap at all. I think like 4 dumplings was more than 1,500 or I don't really remember. I just remember that it was pretty expensive. Well, you're so good that you locked the... Yeah, I need to practice Japanese again because after that trip, I can't. It's traumatic for me at this point. Okay, next. Okay. Wait, Charlings, before we go to the next part... Oh, wait, no. This is still right. Okay, so this is still in Yokohama. This was near the end of the cruise already, by the way. So the last stop of the cruise was Yokohama. We had 2 days of going to Yokohama. And the second to the last day is the ship would stay in the port, so we didn't have to be back in the ship by like 7 p.m. or anything. We could stay out in the city all night, and then the next day after that, we would just like what's it called? Disembark. We would disembark from the ship, and go down in Yokohama port. So this was the end of the cruise already. Hi Vim, hi Charlings. Yes, no, these dumplings really changed my life. Like, they're the best dumplings I've ever had, okay? I never thought that I would have the tastiest dumplings ever in Japan. Like, these are like Chinese soup dumplings, but they were good in Japan. Yeah, I took a cruise. I took a boat. I was on a motherfucking boat. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, in the fucking sea. Yep, that was me. But yeah. We also went to this garden in Yokohama called the Sankeien Garden. So at this point in Japan, I was getting like pretty severe League of Legends withdrawals. It's so embarrassing because in Korea I wasn't really missing League that much because it's like there were like little glimpses of League every now and then. Like there were PC bangs. they were like random people who look vaguely like some LCK players. But here, I was like, oh my god, I fucking miss League so much. And in the Sankeien Garden, there was like this, there was like a group of like school children. I think there was like a field trip because there were like high schoolers, there were grade schoolers. And then I saw like this group of like 6 kindergartners, like wearing like their little like blue hats. I thought they were yellow, but they were wearing like little blue hats. And then they had like their kindergarten teacher who was like walking with them. So it's like 6 kids and like 1 teacher. And I was like, holy shit, it's a cannon wave. Wow, it's a cannon wave. 6 minions, there's the 3 casters, there's 3 melee minions, and then the cannon minion. I was missing League so much. Oh my god. I was just people watching. I also saw a really, really cute cat. There was a really, really freaking fat cat in this garden. It was an orange cat, but it was like round. It was really like Garfield. It was just like Garfield. And then I wanted to take a picture to show it to Angie, but that cat was really fast for its size. Like, you'd think for such a round cat, it would be like pretty sluggish and slow at walking, but no, that cat was so speedy. That cat was ka-chow, okay? It was so cute. It was so freaking cute. I was not body shaming him. I was body worshipping it. That cat was adorable. Stop! When you love something, you start looking for it everywhere. And the way they were walking was just like a wave in League of Legends too, you know? It was like 3 minions and 3 melee minions in the front, and then the like 2x2s, and then there's the caster minions, 3 going together, and then there's the cannon minion, which is the preschool kindergarten teacher walking in the back. It was really just like a wave, Shilings. I swear to God, it was, yeah. Blue is early. Oh, okay. I saw some yellow hat ones, but like in a different place. I was like thinking maybe the hat color changes by area or something. But Parang League of Legends. Oh my god, even the Shilings that don't speak Tagalog are saying it. Okay, so Parang means like similar, or looks like, or is similar to, like that. Parang like. Yeah, I couldn't get a cat pick. I'm sorry, Garfield was too fast. Wow, okay, anyway, so there was a shrine. There was some, yeah, plants and stuff. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming. And Silencer, thank you so much for the 4 months membership. Thank you. My vacation was good. Yeah. It had some good points. It had some family drama. It was a experience. Dude, pirate. Love it. Okay, so yeah, there's also these fishies. Really, really big fish. Very scary, actually. Like, kind of jump scare fishies. It's like, yeah, something like that. I don't know if I'm the best one to describe this. Thank you so much for the cute Shining membership. Thank you. Thank you. Mayu wants some IRL CS with his kids. No, I wasn't thinking that. So many memberships. Thank you so much for the 18 months cute Shining memberships. Piss Gang. Yay, Piss Gang. It's not a tilapia. Oh, is it a tilapia? Like a catfish? It's a catfish? It's not a koi fish? Oh, fuck. No, it was probably a catfish. But there were koi fish too, but not in this pond. There was a separate pond that was all just koi fish, and they were as big as, like, my cats. They were really big. Okay. What's next? Okay. So... Bonfire, thank you so much for the 4 months cute Shining membership. Thank you so much for the memberships. Oh my god, Shinings, thank you so much. I will stream lots this month, and I'll be doing a lot of members content. So your memberships will be worth it. Thank you so much. urination congregation. Okay, so Shinings, as you can see in the caption, this was late night Yokohama after family drama. So there was kind of a big thing that happened, Shinings. So after Chinatown and after the garden, we stopped at this place which was called the Marine Tower or something. And we decided to go to we wanted to go to like a Don Quixote. But then the other relatives, like that area was big, okay? Like it had like the Marine Tower, it had like a beach area with lots of stalls, it had cafes, it had restaurants, it had like many different things to see. And me and June and who was it? Me, June, and July, just the three of us, went to Don Quixote, which was like a bit of a walk, maybe like 15-minute walk away. And we left our relatives to their own devices, which was the big mistake, I guess. Because we thought that they would like look around and like entertain themselves, but no. We got a call from our mom, from my mom, who was saying like, "Where are you guys?" And I was like, "Oh, me and my two cousins went to Don Quixote to like buy some stuff." And then she was like, "Well, everybody's just waiting here." And then I was like, "Wait, why are they waiting? Why are they waiting?" So we rushed back as fast as we could, and like literally all of them were just like sitting down like on the curb, like maybe not on the curb, but like near the floor. Oh my god! Thank you so much for the memberships. Candace, thank you so much for the 20 memberships. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much to everybody who got a gifted, to everyone who got a gifted membership. Say thank you to Candace-sama. If you enjoyed the membership perks, and thank you so much. Thank you. Gifts a bomb. Yeah, it's the first one of June. Yay. Thank you so much. I was just ranting though. I was ranting about my family. So yeah, they were just staying there, and then they were like mad, and they were like, "Why don't you?" We were like, "Oh, there's lots of places here. Why didn't you go around?" And they're like, "We don't know where to go." And we were like, "You can check Google Maps." And they were like, "We don't know how to check Google Maps." So I was like so annoyed, right? I was so freaking annoyed. I was so annoyed. So I was already throwing a bit of a temper tantrum, okay? Like, I'm not proud of myself, but the league player inside of me may have come out a bit. And I may have said something that wasn't what a good little princess should say. And then my mom was like, "Don't give me that attitude." And then it was really awkward. And then anyways, Gilbert, thank you so much for the membership. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for the 7 months membership. Wildfire memberships. Sans, thank you so much for the 10 membership gifts. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. At the pride level of my gacha collection. I was so upset by that. I was so upset by that. Hi, Ray. Yeah, so eventually I was like, okay, alright family, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go on my own. So I dragged June with me, of course, because I mean, June wants to go with me anyway. June was basically attached to me at the hip or something. Yeah, I was a bad princess. And so the two of us just went around Yokohama. Just the two of us. We were originally at this like mall area, which is where we broke off from them. Since this was the day that the ship was gonna stay in the port, so we didn't have to go back early. And then it was no one on that slide. It was just a typo. I just like keyboard smashed. Okay, so yeah, I was with June, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go to Cosmo World? It's pretty close." So we just went to freaking Cosmo World, which was this little amusement park, and we couldn't ride on any of the rides because we didn't have any cash. But we just walked around. It was really, really pretty. The lights were bright. There were like some really cute like schoolgirls coming home from like school, I guess, and then going to the amusement park with their friends, and it was so adorable. And I was like, damn, I wish that was me, but I had no friends. But yeah, You're not keyboard smashes. Sometimes you are. Even after you laughed at June breaking her ankle, we're close enough that I can laugh at her breaking her ankle, okay? And she can always just like, she can always burn me back anyways. Like if I laugh at her ankle, she's gonna be like, oh, now I'm like you, physically disabled, ha ha ha. And I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. I was gonna type Sasebo? Really? Well, it was near the Sasebo side. But yeah, this was a great night. Ended up being a great night, even if there was like some awkward family stuff. There was a super cute like little Pikachu vending machine. But yeah, that's it. It was a really great night. I was just enjoying the cold weather, hanging out with June. We were talking about our lives. Like she was telling me about like how it's been at work. And you know, June got a job recently, which is why she moved out of like, well, she wasn't really living here, but she was practically living here. So she kind of moved out of my house because she got a new job somewhere and now she has her own place. And you know, she's been updating me about like her life and all of that. And it was really nice. I feel like it's been a while since we caught up because I was really busy with work and sickness and paying for my medicine that I didn't really have that much time to really talk with her. There were some times when she would like come over and like give me food and then just get stuff and leave. But yeah, life was lifing, exactly. Late night Yokohama felt like, wow, this is life. This is the Japan experience that I've been wanting and I have not been getting because of my family driving me crazy. But yeah. Again, thank you so much for the membership gifts, Genju-sama. And Sas, thank you so much. We picking on the disabled. This ain't Repo. We don't pick on the we only pick on the disabled in that game. Okay. So I think this was the last night of the cruise. So the next day we disembarked and we headed over to Tokyo. So I don't have a slide for this. Oh wait, no. Wait, it wasn't done yet. Okay. So this is what I ate. This is what me and June ate. Please do not judge us or call us big backs. Yes, we ate like 6 donuts. But it's okay. It's okay because we walked a lot, so we burnt the calories. Okay, we burnt the calories. So we went to a standing sushi bar, and I got this one over here is chutoro, which is my favorite sashimi. It's like a fatty tuna, but not the fattiest tuna. It's like a medium fatty tuna. This is really good. And this is salmon. And then this is like a squid, aburi squid. Super good. And these are the ponderings from Mr. Donut, which I also kind of got addicted to. But it was so yummy. We tried the strawberry one. Not in this picture though. And we tried the original one, and then we tried the cinnamon one. And June liked the cinnamon one, and I liked the original one. I've been on a diet for months. I understand the ultimate. Yeah, this was this. Okay, you know, we had so much family drama. Like, there was a lot. You know, July, she was like crying and stuff, and I felt so bad. So, we brought her home some stuff. Super Cook Night! Thank you so much for the 17 months cute shining membership. Thank you. I hope you get a good rest and finish the rest of the VOD because the juicy stuff, it's almost time for the juicy stuff. I've been looking forward to this stream so much. Good night. I'm bit by bit getting ready to devour food at midnight too. I'm sorry, we're all in this together, Shilings. Okay, so that was the family drama. That was the peak of it. It didn't ever get that bad again, because that was really bad. I feel like those relatives hate me forever. They're still in the Philippines, but I don't think I'm gonna hang out with them anymore because they stressed me out too much, and I just don't wanna. I don't want. It's like I got back immediately, and then I flaked on the beach trip. I didn't flake. I told them from the start. I told my mom from the start I wouldn't be going to the beach trip, and then I immediately like went to like a party, like an event. I feel so bad. Venting soon? No, the venting part is over. Okay, I promise, Shilings. No more venting. Only positivity vibes now. Okay. So there was more drama. Okay, wait, I just said I was done venting. Okay, so but for real though. So from the Yokohama port, in the morning we booked another like van or bus to get to Tokyo. To get to like where we're staying in Shinjuku, Tokyo. So we stayed in Shinjuku after the cruise ship. And we got another driver who again did not speak English. And this driver, there was another misunderstanding, and the driver picked us up 1 hour late. And some of my relatives were actually going like fucking insane. Like they were like rabid dogs. Maybe not rabid dogs. Hi, JoJo's Bizarre Big Spite. Hello, welcome back. But they were really, really angry. They were like going like a maximum Karen overdrive mode. But like understandable, like because they were really frustrated that we had to wait for an hour with like heavy luggage, and then the driver didn't like apologize to us. But then he just was really not like, he just didn't know any English. So I was speaking to him, and I'm really glad that he was like, I could tell that he was a nice person. He was just like not like, he just really wasn't fluent in English. So I was like trying to talk to him, and I was like telling him like, oh, sorry, I can't walk to the car because my legs hurt. I'm sick. And then because I think that's the main thing that my family members were getting mad about, because we couldn't bring the luggage into the car, because the van, because it was really far, but then our luggages were really, really heavy, and there was like an old person with us, and there was also me who's like disabled. So yeah, my relatives were really, really mad. So I was kind of like, I wasn't gonna help anymore after the Yokohama incident. It's like the Shibuya incident. After the Yokohama incident, like I was like, I'm not gonna help. I'm not gonna offer my Duolingo Japanese skills anymore. No, he wasn't on time. He really was late. Because he didn't pick us up at the right place. So it was also his fault. But I think that my family was like over the top angry. Like they didn't have to be that mean. So I was like kind of mediating, not really mediating. I ended up talking to that guy the whole time, explaining to him like where we're gonna go, our itinerary, and all of that. And I noticed he was nice. He was talking to me a lot. He was like asking me, how come I speak a little bit of Japanese? And then I didn't want to say that, oh, I like anime, and be like a random, like the usual like foreigner learning Japanese because of anime. I didn't want to be like that stereotype, so I was like gonna get creative with it. I was like, oh, it's because some of the management in my work is Japanese, so that's why I know Japanese. Which is a big freaking lie. But it's okay, it works, right? No, you translated it too. And then he was asking me if I'm a hafu. And then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm a spooder. I'm a full-blooded spooder. I know it's not actually because of anime, it's because of redacted. And he was really nice. And then I learned anime from To Love Ru. And then like I was even making all of the plans with him. I was like saying, okay, so my family was actually loving me after this, because so we went to Ginza. I don't have any pictures from Ginza because I was stressed the fuck out trying to coordinate with the driver and the family. So I was like saying, okay, so we will go down in Ginza and we'll be here for like 2 hours, and then we will be picked up here. So it's like the driver would tell me that, or like I would tell the driver this, I would decide it, tell the driver, he agrees, and then I have to tell my family, and then I have to make sure that every group that breaks off has someone, at least one person with mobile data, so I can contact them. So yeah, as you can imagine, it was really, really stressful. But the driver is really nice. Like, I was asking him if the pickup point would be where we got dropped off, and then he would be like, yes, I'll stay here until the police catches me. And I was like, it's like, I don't know if it's a joke or if he's really planning on doing that. But either way, he was really nice. He was making a lot of small talk with me in Japanese. Like, he was asking if I get cold easily, just like random things like that. He was such a nice person. Yeah. I'm in bed now, gotta fall asleep. Okay, good night, teamwork. Anyways, at the end of that whole driver thingy, when we got dropped off in our respective hotels or Airbnbs or apartments, the driver was helping us, helping me unload my stuff, me and my mom. And my mom was like talking to the owner of the place that we rented, and the driver, like, before he left, he was like, he told me like, oh, have a great day, you really saved me. And my heart was like, oh my god, I did a good deed today. I was so happy. I was like, wow, for once I wasn't a useless asshole. I was a kind and polite good girl. I was a princess. So yeah, that was kind of a highlight. That was kind of a story, a wholesome story. I should get a job as a tour guide. Yeah, I'm back, Con Steve. I'm back with the milk. It's expired though, but you still have to drink it because we have nothing else. But yeah, that was really wholesome, and I probably won't forget that because the guy seemed like really, really thankful that I like kind of saved the situation. But yeah, I should stop traveling that too. Tour services. The driver was happy to have someone like you to talk with. He likes your company. Oh my god, he should become a Shiling. I should have advertised VOLs. Driver son, you know VOLs? You know VTubers? But yeah, proud of you for making the thank you. I was really proud of myself too. I'm not the type of person who would go out of my way to help others. Okay, now that sounds really bad, okay? I promise I'm not actually an asshole. I'm just a person who likes to mind her own business because I think that's it. I think that people should mind their own business because I don't like it when people like get up into my business. So I try my best not to get up in other people's business. Not everybody who looks like they need help actually wants help. So that's why I don't really go out of my way to help random people. But in this case, I felt like I was Batman, you know? I was just Batman. I was Batman. So, yeah. Driver son, I am VTuber. Well, I'm sure he knows what VTubers are. VTubers are so popular, like in Tokyo. Not really in the other places, but in Tokyo, I saw a lot of VTuber stuff. Okay, anyways, so this ends the cruise arc, and now we are to the Tokyo arc. Exciting! We're at the final arc, Shilings. The final arc of the season. Are you excited? I am excited. But I'm gonna finish my Coke first because my throat's getting dry. I told you, there's gonna be a long free talk. I'm such a yapper. And also, from this point forward, I gotta say, there's gonna be a lot of censorship. There's gonna be a lot of censorship in the slides. And I tried my best to be very thorough with the censorship, but in case I missed a nipple or something, just please don't report the VOD. I'll just private it and edit it. But please don't report the VOD, Shillings. We're all mature here. I had to search, does YouTube allow nipples? And and they do in some contexts, they do. Okay? So don't report the VOD, okay, Shilings? Or else I'll know who it is, you know? You know YouTube tells me who reports my VODs, right? Well, parang yambay. Anti-Typine Dojin Mosaic Sensor. Okay, so anyways, back to the slideshow. So we when our area was in Shinjuku. It was not the main part of Shinjuku. It was around Koreatown. There's around Koreatown, which is why my water still tastes bad. There was some cool stuff. Like I saw these little cute froggies drinking soju. And then I saw an exotic animal cafe. And I wanted to go, but it was closed, sadly. Put on a doctor's outfit. And then there's like this cool, like I know some Shilings like the Pokemon card gacha game, right? So I thought that some Shilings would be interested in this. It's got like Pokemon cards, vending machine. And then over here is me and June. We went to this conveyor belt sushi place called Korea Sushi. And me and June had our own table and we finished 22 plates, just the two of us. And I got nerfed. I would have had more plates. Oh, not me and June. This was me and my mom. Me and my mom had 22 plates. But I was already kind of nerfed because I had to keep on standing up and doing my usual tour guide duties. And I had to like teach all of my boomer relatives how to use the iPad that lets you order, and as well as explain that you can just grab stuff off the conveyor belt and things like that. But yeah, I was like, you know, Genki Sushi? Yeah, it's like that. Also, so the Koreatown, I noticed that there were quite a few host clubs. And the thing is, they're different from the usual host clubs that are in the other parts of Shinjuku. These ones are like very K-pop vibe host clubs. So it's like, I think that it's either some of the hosts are Korean or just like Japanese dudes who look Korean and who like dress like in Korean fashion, and then they like act like they're your oppas and stuff, and you go like oppa saranghae. I don't know, man, but yeah, there were some of those. And then there was like this guy who was really persistent, who was trying to get me to go inside of the host club, but it's like, no, I was kind of terrified. But he was being really, really persistent. He was like almost like gonna pull me in, and I was like, why am I alone? But yeah, that's probably one of my scarier experiences. I almost got pulled into a Korean host club. And it was like, it had like a sketchy name too, but I don't remember the name. But yeah, I have no interest in host clubs, by the way. Sir, I'm 5 years old. I was not flirting. I was fighting for my life, bro. I was scared. Harassment. But yeah, they were really persistent. And I heard that host clubs can be like a little bit predatory, and that like you go there and then like you end up paying more than what they say you're gonna pay originally, and all of that. I don't know. But a good thing about this area, about Koreatown, is that the girls are actually 12 out of 10. Like they're goddesses in this area. I don't know. Something about like the Japanese girls' high base stats plus the Korean beauty standard buff just made them like 12 out of 10 like goddesses walking around the street. But yeah, there was also like a handshake event for like a group, a boy K-pop group, but I only know BTS, so I didn't know who they were. And then there were like so many. Okay, so they had a bunch of fangirls, right? They had a crowd of fangirls who were like going like kya, kya, and like at the idols. And even my mom was like saying that they're so like handsome. She was like Mayu, look at them, they're so handsome. You should date someone like that. And I was like, Mom, I don't want a boyfriend. I want to buy hentai. But yeah. Yeah. And then so the crowd of girls that were kyaing at the idols, they were super duper pretty. they were actually super duper pretty. Like they were, oh my god, they were like in the Jirai fashion style. A lot of them were like in the regular like cute like Korean style. But oh my god, they were so pretty. Like, can I have fangirls that look like that? Like, that's my motivation to become famous now, Shinings. I gotta get 1 million YouTube subscribers so I can get like sexy fangirls like those. No, I didn't tell my mom that. I was just like, yeah, someday, mom, don't worry. But like, in my head, I was thinking that. But I was so surprised, like, oh my god, these fangirls are gorgeous. Also, hi, Rintan. Jungle Cock from BTS. Yep, that's my Oshi. No, my Oshi from BTS is... Oh god, I can't remember the names. But it's not Jungle Book. And I did not handshake them. It was a long line. I was just observing. We are not sexy fangirl. Well, I don't know yet. I don't know that for sure, Con Steve. Are any Shinings like sexy fangirls? This is a survey question. Mandatory survey. Are you a sexy fangirl? Would you settle for a cross-dressing femboy in Jirai K? Yes. Definitely. Jimin V? No, it's not. It's not Jimin, it's not V. It's G. Jin. It's Jin. Jin. Get some nice fangirls and maybe I wanna meet the fans. I do have a long hair but burly with rage. I mean, that's sexy for a different target audience, you know? J-Hope. No, it's Jin. I remembered it now. His name is Jin. Exactly! Jin from League of Legends. Okay, so my reason that Jin from BTS is my oshi, my bias in BTS is actually because of Jin from League. Because on April Fool's Day, Jin, the BTS member, changed his Instagram profile picture to Jin from League of Legends, and he changed his Instagram, which has like millions of like followers who have no idea what League is, by the way, and his description was like the Jin champ select quote. It's so funny, and I was like, okay, he's my bias now because of that. He plays League. A lot of K-pop stars play League, surprisingly. Actually, not surprisingly, because of how popular League is in Korea. Anyways, he's a pretty cool dude. The next day was... Okay, so the next day I went to Harajuku. And I like how this is my highlight. I had a mental breakdown on this day too. But I did have a mental breakdown on that day. So I had a mental breakdown because I was really overstimulated because my leather jacket was breaking. Okay, so I lent my leather jacket to my cousin and she walked around the rain with it and I didn't know. And then I didn't know it was breaking until I went out, and then the leather was like peeling off, and then it was like turning my skin like all gross. It was like dyeing my skin. And then so I was having a mental breakdown about that, and then my feet were really painful. Like I was really exhausted, I was really overstimulated and everything, that I just started crying and I just like went away from the group by myself. And I just went to Harajuku by myself. I went to Takashita Street. Okay, so I know it's a bit silly that the store is called Strawberry Fetish, okay? But can I just say that this store started making me think maybe I do have a strawberry fetish. Because I got chocolate strawberries from Strawberry Fetish like pretty much every time I saw it. And that's pretty expensive, honestly, for a snack. But it was so good. I think I have a strawberry fetish. And then I like this because it was like this really, really long tornado potato. And it just says, long, longer, longest. And there was a guy that was screaming that, like, I'll get it again. Like, to attract attention. or something. He was going long, longer, longest, and then it was just really funny. But anyway, I stopped crying because I went to this burger place called Zateria. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. It's called Zateria, and I had a teriyaki and egg burger. It was so yummy, and then there's these shake fries, and then the flavor of the shake fries was like salmon, and I was like, salmon fries. And then I had a Diet Pepsi, and it was really good. And I didn't expect like the random burger place. I was supposed to eat at McDonald's, but it was full, so I ate at this place instead. I didn't expect it to be so good. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really good. And I was like crying here by myself until my cousins came to comfort me, which is really nice of them. It was super nice. Zateria. It's Loteria but Zeb, because apparently the Zeb means it's the ultimate burger. Yeah. Really delicious. So I did a little bit of shopping in Takeshita Street, but not that much. I thought I would be doing more, but honestly, Harajuku wasn't as well, at least Takeshita Street wasn't as nice as I thought. It was so completely overrun by tourists, and it was like, it was really stuffy. People weren't even really shopping. They were just like walking around and stuff, and I was like, hey, when I want to shop, like, I mean business. I'm here to shop. So I didn't really enjoy Takeshita Street that much, but I did buy some stuff. Ta-da! This is like probably the only part of Takeshita Street that I liked. Can Sterling's guess which ones I bought? There were so many cute ones. So I'm familiar with this lingerie store. Cause okay, so some Shilings didn't know, I collect lingerie. I collect really cute lingerie. Why? I don't know. I just like them. I just like looking at myself wearing them in the mirror sometimes. They're not A cups. They're not A cups. They're not. The average is like C cups. But I noticed that in bras in Japan, it's like, they're actually like pretty big. But yeah. I've been to this store before and I got like some other ones, so I wanted to come back, and they had a lot more like new designs. A friend does too, so I understand, right? I feel like a lot of girls are like that. Well, buying C cups. Dude, please tell me you didn't get the teddy bear. I did get the teddy bear one. Alright. Ding, 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 ding. Shiling's got it. I got these ones. I got them because they were fluffy. And then the back of the pantsu also has like a tail. It has a tail on it. So I had to get it, you know? It had a tail. So it was really cute. So cute. And then, yeah, the cup sizes are a bit different. So I had to convert my measurement there. I wanted a cat one, but there was no cat one. I got the brown one, even though I feel like gray would suit me better because it was gray and purple. But I was like, you know what? Brown and red is giving more like a bear type, you know, like a grizzly bear. Okay, maybe not a grizzly bear, like a brown bear. I already have Shimapan. I already have Shimapan at home. The other pencil was really cute too. I got one that wasn't, I don't think I have a picture of it. I was thinking of like, because I didn't get a picture of it on the store. But I was like, okay, maybe I'll just take a picture of it like in my hotel room, you know, like just take a picture of the one I bought. But I was like, wait, isn't it kind of weird if I show Shilings a picture of my underwear? Because it's like actually my underwear, like I already tried it on and everything. So I'm like, I'm not some kind of pervert who gets off just showing her underwear to people on the internet. I mean, I haven't tried it. I could be, but I don't think I am. So I was like, okay, maybe let's not do that. But I'll just describe it for Shilings sometime, okay? What you need to know is it's red. It's red and it has a bell on it. I got like really flashy ones because I was like, you know, I'm in Japan, so might as well get like random ones. Like, I won't be able to buy this online, I think. But yeah. Because if I show Shilings the ones that I own, then it's too much, you know? You can basically see like the size of everything. Link a random Google photo I don't have. Yeah, it's like, it's got a bell on it. It's got a bell in like in the middle part, like here. You see like where the ribbon is here? Instead of a ribbon, it's like, well, it has a bigger ribbon and it has like a little bell. It's cute. It's cute. So if you like boing boing, the bell rings. But yeah, it's super duper cute. It's not like Santa themed. I don't think it has like a theme. It's just cutesy, I guess. The inside of it isn't fur. Only the outside is lined with fur. The inside is like the same material as the other bras. Also, I did notice that a lot of the bras in Japan are all like, or at least all of these ones are push-up bras. So here in the Philippines, I feel like the push-up bra section is really small. It's usually like full coverage bras or like bralettes. I feel like girls in the Philippines aren't so crazy about push-up bras because they're not that comfortable, maybe. But in Japan, it's like every bra is just a push-up bra. So like, you know, that's pretty cool. I like push-up bras. Got a boing boing. Have fun. Thank you, Sensuo. Thank you. No, it did boing boing. Of course it boing boings. It does. That's how it does. Okay. That's. Shilings are just trying to bait me into boing boinging. Okay. But I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm a smart girl. I think I'm okay with push-up bras. I just wouldn't wear them like all day. I would prefer to wear like no bra or like a bralette. Those are the comfiest ones. But push-up bras just make them look so good. If you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Okay, next. Okay. So this was the part of Harajuku that I really liked. So it's this mall called La Forêt Mall. I don't think it had mall in it. Maybe it was just called La Forêt. So this was such a cool place. I love La Forêt. Like, this was okay. So although I didn't like Takeshita Street, I really like La Forêt because La Forêt has lots of different kinds of like subculture fashion. And so there were these like there was a cool Evangelion collab. With like these like shoes that are like the same color as the plug suits of like the characters from Eva. This is Angelic Pretty, which is like a famous Lolita brand. So I don't dress in Lolita fashion, but I've always personally really liked it. I'm a fan of Lolita fashion, even though I've never worn it in real life. But I just loved admiring like how pretty the stores are. Also, the stuff here is quite expensive. So I didn't really shop here, except for this. I got this blouse. I told Charlie's about this already. And I'm so excited to wear it out. It's so cute. Yeah, this blue and black plaid one. But yeah, Lolita clothes are so expensive, especially since I feel like the culture around like the fans of Lolita, or like the people who wear Lolita, they're very like brand centric. So, you know, they don't really. Basically, they like worship a couple of like expensive brands. So it's a really expensive hobby to get into. Meow. Now I took a lot more other pictures in this mall. So I really was crazy about this dress in the middle. This dress is so beautiful. I need art of me in this dress. Cause God, it was really expensive. So I could not afford it. But isn't it so pretty? It's like a little, like a strapless, like tube dress with like layers, and it's got like a headband with a veil. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it so much. And these are two more classic looking Lolita, I guess. I think if there's one thing I'm not so fond of in Lolita fashion is that they tend to be like very covered up. But this one like exposes some skin. so it like stands out a bit. Yeah, so pretty. I saw that place too. Time. And then there were like these like art, or it's not like an art piece sort of thing, like outside some of the stores. Is really cute. But yeah, I love this. I love these ones. And then I think I have one more slide here. Yeah, okay. So these were another kind of street style. So La Forêt doesn't just have like... La Forêt has Gyaru clothes. They have Lolita clothes. They have like designer clothes. But they also have like streetwear, like really cool streetwear. And I also love streetwear. So I really liked it. I like these shoes. They look a little bit like the Adidas like Superstars, but then they made it like platform and then they decorated with a ribbon, so I liked it a lot. I thought these shoes were cool looking and really unique, but I didn't get them. And this store had a lot of cool stuff. When I lived in Japan, every day on the train, there's a girl wearing Lolita dresses and would make her boyfriend match her stupid normies. What do you mean? That's fucking cute! That's freaking cute! And also, this one wasn't in La Forêt, but I didn't have a space here. I didn't have a space anywhere else to put them. So yeah, I just put it here. But this was this cute like spider lily design near the apartment in Shinjuku. You bought pants from the mall? Oh my god, I wanted to buy stuff, but there was too much. There was too much. There was just too much stuff. Okay, next. Oh, okay. So this is already the next day. After Harajuku, this was the... Okay, Shilings, this was our last day. It was kind of a mess. I went to Shibuya. So in the morning, we went to Shibuya. I saw Hachiko. This was the crossing from a very, very low angle because I'm short as fuck, I guess. And we didn't have that much time because I wanted to go to Akihabara as well. So I basically had like no time in Tokyo. I couldn't enjoy the trip that much. So I had to do Shibuya and Akihabara in one day, even though those are the top two places I wanted to go to. So I mostly stayed in 109. I didn't get to walk around Shibuya. Very sad. And yeah, I had this little waffle with Nutella and strawberries and whipped cream. It was really good. I ate it really fast. But since I was basically left alone today, so I didn't go with my mom or with any of my cousins. It was just me, myself, and I. I'm not very good at taking care of myself. So basically this is all I ate. I ate this. And then my second meal was at like 6 p.m. So I was like very close to passing out throughout this entire day. My strange addiction, strawberry. I had so many strawberries. I didn't even get a picture of like the strawberries we bought like to eat in the apartment. We got like 2 boxes of strawberries and I finished them. Chisaston! Cute. Okay, so, alright. So, in Shibuya, I found a brand that I really, really love. Sorry for like the 3D jump scare. But I took this picture, this picture on the left. I found a store that I really liked called Pium. So it's a Jirai K brand if I'm not wrong. And I just love the clothes here. I like tried on so many skirts. In the end, I got this swimsuit. I got this I know it looks like a dress, but it's actually a swimsuit. And I was like, what? This swimsuit looks so good. So I bought this swimsuit. It's like a 2-piece with like a skirt and like a top. And yeah, Shilings can clown me again for having baby swimsuits, like childlike swimsuits. I don't care anymore. It's really cute. And then I was thinking of buying this bag, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I should get it. Cause I feel like, I mean, it wasn't like really expensive, but I feel like the quality wasn't good enough to justify the price. So, yeah. She's only wearing heels for the photo shoot, guys, but it's actually a swimsuit. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot easier to shoot clothes in a controlled environment, like on a bed, rather than in a pool, so I understand. But yeah, it looks really cute. I didn't end up buying the bag. I wanted to buy the black one or this gray one, but let me know, Shilings, if you think I should have bought it, because apparently this store has like a online one and they ship internationally, so I could still buy it. What do you think? Shilings, stop looking at the girl's shoes and tell me if you like the bag, okay? Here, I'm covering it now. Do you like the bag? Is bag cute? Yes or no? Tell me now. I keep switching between I'll charge my phone and listen. I gotta see the pics. We're almost done. We're almost done, I think. We're probably in the last 5 slides. It's small. Okay, that doesn't really tell you how big it is, huh? But it's not very big. It's not very big at all. Hey, Shilings! Don't look at other girls not in front of me. You can only look at me. I'm right here. But also, I guess it's my fault for adding a picture of a cute girl. The pink one? I was thinking of getting the black one. The black one looks like the fanciest, I think. Don't block the girl. Well, Shilings aren't paying attention to the bag. Like, how many times have I said, like, hey, Shilings, should I get the bag? Should I get it? Blah, 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 blah. And all you guys are saying, like, oh my god, she's wearing shoes, feet, she's so cute. Grr. Yeah, it fits my phone. It can fit my phone, my wallet, probably a few random things. Okay, we're changing slides. We are changing slides now. I'm so done, Shilings. But yeah, I might still order it online. But yeah, I really like this brand. I just discovered it on the trip. But next time I go back to Japan, I'll probably shop for more. I was saving my money this trip, so I didn't really buy a lot. But next time for sure, I will have all these cute clothes and like these wallets and these shoes and the phone case. Really, really cute stuff. Okay, so next, ta-da! I went to the promised land. So I took a train directly from Shibuya to Akihabara. And this was my last day in Tokyo. And I've been to Akihabara once before in the past, and like years and years ago. So it was nice seeing how much it's changed now. So one thing I really liked about Akihabara is it's not freaking crowded. So the thing with Harajuku and Shibuya is that it's so freaking full of tourists that I couldn't enjoy it so much. But in Akihabara, it wasn't like overrun with tourists. It was like a normal amount of people, so it was still comfortable. Yeah, right. The AKB48 cafe used to be right here, but it's not that anymore. It's something else. So I used to be an AKB48 fan. I'm not really a fan anymore since I haven't kept updated and all of my oshis graduated already. But yeah. And then only weebs go there. Gilmore. There were a lot of weebs though. I think I told this story to the other Shilings in the last stream, but when I was telling my mom that I was gonna go to Akihabara and I was trying to get her to come with me, right? Because I didn't want to go alone since my health is not so good, right? So it's a bit dangerous. But I was like, Mom, are you sure you don't want to go with me to Akihabara? And she was like, what the heck am I gonna do there? And I was like, I don't know, you can like look at nerds or something. And she looked at me straight in the eye and she was like, I already see a nerd every day at home. And I was like, what the heck did I do? What? Why is my mom bullying me? But yeah, that was kind of funny. One AKB48 members the whole... What? No way. That's crazy. my mom, Spooder Queen is kind of savage. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I ended up going to this place by myself while she and her siblings, like our other relatives, just stayed in Shinjuku. Okay, so I've got most of my pictures are from Akiba. So more places. So there's like the big red store, and then there's lots of like billboards and all of that. And then oh my god, Chinese, so you know this store doesn't have like R18 stuff in it, or at least I don't think so. It had like regular. Is that you? This man? This man? Yeah, I get that. That's me. Yep, that's me. What was I saying? Yeah, so this store is like what's it called? It doesn't sell like R18 stuff. But when I was like super overstimulated and desperately trying to find like one of the artists that I couldn't find, I went here and asked about it, and then they didn't have it. So I was like, fuck. Oh, this isn't porn store? Whoops. Anyways. Yeah, there's like random people looking or whatever. It's hard to get a picture without people in it, okay? That's not me. If that was me, how would I take the picture? Okay. So I think scared me for a second. I was like, is my face in here? It's like, no, it's not. Okay. Next, so I went inside of the arcade, and I took pictures of some of the gachas that I wanted, some of the crane games I wanted to try, but I didn't have any money. Wait, that sounds so sad. I didn't get any cash at all, so I couldn't play these. So there was like Vispo, and if you guys didn't know, I'm kind of a Vispo fan. So I had like I wanted to do like these Vispo figures, and then there was some Mofu-san. I also really like Mofu-san. And then, you know, I also did what's it called? I tried to do a solo photo booth, but I didn't get to. But yeah. Here, Shining, this is my arm. This is my arm reveal. So as you can see, it looks it's just like my sleeves here. You can't see the hands. Oh. Ta-da! It's my sleeve. Ta-da! 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 Doesn't show my fingers. Accurate. Okay, so here we go. This is me carrying the shopping bag that I got as an emergency so that I didn't have to. Okay, so this is another long story, Shylings. I bought a dojin. I bought a dojin, and the cashier asked me if I wanted a bag for my purchase, and I said no because it was extra 10 yen. And then I realized that I had to carry my book everywhere, so I stuffed it in my shirt, and it fell through while I was ordering McDonald's. Like the dojin fell on the ground, like in front of like a American family, like with children and everything. So then I went to a store and bought like fucking like random keychains so that I could have a plastic bag. Yeah, I bought a plastic bag so I could hide my dojin. Ta-da! Anyways, so there was some Nika stuff. There was a Lawson, and I know some Shylings were talking about Maid Dreamin', and I didn't go, but it's there. I went to the outside of it. So Shylings, I said that I wasn't gonna go to any maid cafe or concept cafe because I'm too like antisocial. But I told myself, like, you know what? I'm really feeling like the Akihabara vibes right now. I'll go. I will go to a maid cafe if and only if one of the cute girls like gives me a flyer and invites me. Because like that, I'm gonna take that as a sign. But then, in the end, none of the cute girls... Okay, so in every street, there was at least, like, 2 cute girls, like, wearing, like, a maid outfit, or, like, an idol costume, or, like, a China dress, or, like, just, like, real, like, different kinds of, like, costumes. And they were like handing out flyers to everybody, and I was like, okay, I would like walk next to them and get really excited and be like, oh my god, she's gonna hand me one. This cute girl is gonna hand me a flyer. But then they never did. And I was like, is it because I'm a foreigner? And then I saw a group of like foreigner guys like be approached. Like they didn't even walk past the maid. The maid literally walked up to them to hand them flyers. I was like, okay, so it's not that I'm not a foreigner. I was like, okay, so maybe it's because I look broke. Maybe it's because I look broke. But then I was like, no, I don't. I'm wearing like a super cute outfit today. Like, no, it's not that. It can't be that. So maybe, yeah, they are just like trying to go for dudes. So, or they detected I'm a pervert. Maybe that too. But come on, everybody in Akihabara is probably a pervert. I'm guessing like 90% of the people here are perverts. So it's like, it can't be that. Yeah, it's a girl debuff. I think in the end it's because I'm not a guy. So what? Do girls not go to maid cafes? Broke girl debuff. But yeah, I was kind of sad about that because I already like... I strengthened my resolve. I was like, I'm gonna go to the maid cafe. But I didn't go. Maybe you were cute. No, I don't think so. No. Like, they were really, really cute. Like, they were also like... I don't know, they were like super frilly and adorable. I was kind of wearing like a basic girl outfit. I mean, my outfit was cute, but not that cute, you know? That's in private. When I go to maid cafes, I'm quite normal, surprisingly. I guess I am. She made it into a stereotype. This girl only bought one dojin. Yeah, because I have like limited luggage space, okay? I filled up my luggage. Okay, what's the next slide? Oop. I think, did you see that? Wait, let me triple check it, okay? Alright, I think we're good. We're YouTube safe. I know, there was this one, I think she was in a maid cafe or like a concept cafe, but she had like a really super duper cute outfit. And I wanted to take a picture because she was like so cute. But I was like, I shouldn't take a picture because that's creepy, right? So I didn't do it. But I didn't want to walk up to her and be like, hi miss, can I take a picture of you because your outfit's really cute? Because I didn't want to do that either because like that involves too much like talking. So I just didn't do it in the end. Better safe than sorry, you know. I don't want to be a creep. Anyway. Here you go. So this is Mandarake. I still don't know if I'm saying that right, if it's supposed to be Mandarake or like Mandarake, but I'm just gonna say Mandarake. So there was a lot of stuff here. There were like costumes up there. I don't know if these are secondhand. Yeah, I tried to censor it, okay? Really tempted by this one in the middle. I almost got this one. And as you know, Shinings, I did an everyone ping. That day because I wasn't sure which one was the price. It's a little bit confusing, so there was a lot of like really cool stuff here. So Napata is one of my favorite artists as well. This book in particular, I got really close to buying this one. Like, I was almost gonna buy it. Also, I had a really embarrassing moment in Mandarake, okay? So, like I said, Akihabara was a lot of foreigners, right? If you're wearing a cute outfit, I feel like it's normal to ask politely. Just don't start drooling and making weird noises. I can't not drool and make weird noises, okay? If there's something about me, I will make things awkward. I like weird noises. Oh, right! Oh my god, CEO-san is in my server? Oh, fuck. Okay, so anyways, there were a lot of foreigners in this store, and we went up to there was an elevator, and not every floor has adult stuff, okay? Like the other floors just have like regular like anime merchandise, character goods, like, you know, the usual like regular manga or like videos. But I went straight to the 4th floor because the dirty stuff was in the 4th floor. So I went in, pressed the 4th floor, and then that's when other people started coming in. So I was like in the back of the elevator, right? And then there was like this one girl and guy, and they were like kind of they were like giving me like pick me vibes, okay? Like they were like a pick me couple. They were like, oh my god, we hate anime. Like anime is so cringe. Like, girl, if you hate anime, why are you here? That's what I was thinking. But of course, you know, like maybe that was just like their sense of humor. Anyways, so in the elevator, so people were getting off at every floor. So second floor, someone went down. Third floor, someone went down. And then fourth floor, the elevator doors open. And the first thing that you see from the elevator is this sign that says R18, adults only, adult doujinshi. Just like just things like that. But it wasn't even just like anime. There was also like 3D girls who were like naked that were like being sold there. Anyways, so that pick me couple makes like a side comment. I don't even know what they said. They were just like when they saw the adult stuff and they were just like, wow, ... And then like I was at the back and I was like, I'm really short, right? So I had to like kind of like push myself like out, and nobody else went out on the fourth floor. I had to like, sumimasen, excuse me, and get out of the elevator. And then like everybody in the elevator is just looking at me because I'm the only person that went down to the gooner floor, and they're like, oh, this is the one. This is the gooner in the elevator. So yeah. I was really embarrassed, but like whatever. Fuck that pick me couple. Anyways, I did not walk in there proudly. I was really embarrassed. It was a walk of shame. Like super tiny voice. Excuse me, please let me pass. Oh yeah, I was really happy when I got there though. I would have got off in the next door and went out. I would have done that if my legs weren't freaking broken. Yeah. But I swear the elevator was empty until I got in. Then everybody started coming in. Also, no, not, I think on the holes. No, I mean like gravure, but then a step up because they're actually naked. Okay, so there's some other stuff. Look, again, let me double check it. Okay, immersion break in this one. Actually, no, you can't even see my body. Oh! 1 second, chattings. I don't think I censored this one properly. It's more low-key to go through the stairs, I guess, but I can't walk very well. I have a condition that makes it hard for me to walk. Triple check it, please. No, it's safe. It's safe. So there's a. But I'll block the screen just in case. All right. So these were the ones I almost picked up. Both Hisashi. Hisashi is also one of my favorite artists, and this is just like this just shows like how many bookshelves there are, and that's my bag, and that's my I don't know what this red thing is. Oh no, I think that was a design of my hoodie. Yep. Ta-da! These are the ones I almost bought but didn't buy in the end. And some of those dojins, there's a lot, okay? Anyways, wait. Let's go back a slide, okay? This slide is a little bit bye, okay? There we go. This slide is safe. So the by degenerate combos, I told this to Shylings. It was really, really funny. So there was like this foreigner guy and his friend. And then the foreigner guy, okay, so let's say guy 1 and guy 2. They're speaking in English. And so the first guy is like, hey, are you getting anything for your brother? And then the second guy is like, oh, nah, me and my brother, we like different things. I like them soft and juicy, and he likes anal. And then it was like so funny to hear. I don't know why that was so freaking funny, but I was like stopping myself from laughing because it was such a loud conversation too. It's like, oh, I like them soft and juicy. My brother likes anal. Like it was such a funny conversation. It's like a straight English conversation. It's like, you know, when you hear people speaking in Tagalog when you're in another country and your ear just like, your hearing just improves by 200% so you can hear like the familiar language. So that's how I felt. I randomly heard an English conversation and it was about anal. To each their own. Yeah, by convo, that's brotherhood. Oh man, it was so funny. Maybe those two people were my vibe, you know? Gnarly. Me and my brothers can never like share stuff like that because we operate on minding our own business when it comes to these. I get that, but you know, so June and I, like, we're not exactly sisters. I mean, we're cousins. We're just but we're like close, like sisters almost. And I know a little bit too much about her, and she knows a little bit about me too. We have shared some information, like because she was using my iPad, right? Because her phone broke, so she was like reading some fan fictions on it. So because of that, I know what fan fictions she reads. And then because I have like a whole ass doujin collection in my room sometimes, and she comes into my room sometimes to like look for stuff or borrow things. So she's seen the doujin collection, so she kind of knows too, but we don't really talk about it. Yonder, a character AI boyfriend. Oh, okay. So funny story is that I tried character AI before, but it was too weird. Have you shown her your tag trails? I don't think she would know those things. I think. Well, I was never DJ enough to openly say these things like that in public, even if you're in said place for it. And I worked in one of those kinds. Oh, it would be cool to work in this kind of store. But also, I was having a big headache when I was in Mandayaka because I didn't know how things are like. I don't know like the alphabetical order in Japanese. So I know that a lot of it is arranged by artist, but I didn't know which ones come first. So it was really hard. I was getting a headache too because reading Japanese, it's really hard because I'm not used to it. But I had to do it so much that day. But yeah. So wait, let me just Okay, good night, Gilbert. We're almost done. Okay, next slide. There's a lot more censorship in this one too. Okay, so after Mandayake, I went on over to Melon Books. So Melon Books, I love how the entrance of Melon Books is already so yabai. Like, look at everything that I had to censor. Like, just look at everything. Look at everything I had to censor here. It was a lot. And there was actual like young people, like kids that were playing the crane games like right next to this entrance. But yeah, this goes down to Melon Books, which is the store that I like personally. I have really, really fond memories of going to Melon Books when I was young. And a long time ago when I visited Japan, I was young, I went to Melon Books. I was wearing a schoolgirl outfit. And they were showing Oni Chichi on one of the TVs. Good times. But yeah. Now as an adult, it was still really fun. Like I really love this. I really love this art. Something about this face is just so seductive to me, so I wanted to buy it, but then I didn't. And then finally, I found the gold. I found the treasure. So, Shinings, I said that if I was just gonna buy one thing from Akihabara, I'm going to buy a work of Kyokcho. Kyokcho is my #1 favorite artist right now. Especially since I found out that Kyokcho is actually a girl. It made me love her even more. So this is the Kaide to Suzu compilation. So it has like all 8 chapters, all of the 8 released chapters of Kaide to Suzu. I have it with me right now. Consilis can hear it. I haven't removed the plastic wrapper on it yet. because I want it to stay fresh as long as possible. But yeah, I really love Kyoto, and I love that the cover this time is the wearing maid outfits, and it's just, I really, really love it. I really, really love this dojin. So yeah, I found it, I bought it, I got it, I bought it. And I think there's more slides. There's still a couple more slides. Okay, here! Ta-da! Okay, so here is this is where I found the other Kyoto books. Okay, so I already have this one, and I just bought this one as well. So this one I didn't end up picking it up because I felt like it overlapped too much with the other ones I had. But someday I'll collect all of these books. All of the so the one that I bought was only Kaide to Suzu, so it doesn't have like the other Kyoto girls, but these ones have the other Kyoto girls. And wait, I have the other one over here. The other ones are really good too. The other girls that she draws are also really, really cute. Okay, and also I saw Kiara. So cute. This is up the stairs in a different store. Yeah, these are my shoes. These are my shoes, and I was wearing like leg warmers. So yeah, enjoy the shoe reveal. And then I took a picture of this because it was like the DOA game, the Venus Vacation Prism, and they were showing like videos of it, and there was this guy who was like watching the TV screen, and he looked like he was about to drool. Those aren't Crocs. They're not Crocs. I have a better picture of them later. Chunibyo Guild, thank you so much for the 1 month Kyoto membership. Kyoto is one of my favorite artists. Great taste. Based. Great taste. I love Kyoto. I love Kyoto so much. Like, oh my god. I really love Kyoto. I'm a big, big, big fan. So yeah, this is the Kyoto have their own like corner. So you can see the sticker on the floor. It's the Kyoto shop. Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I might eventually. Okay, so I got some more Akihabara pictures. So I saw this is so cute. There were like these cute like outfits. I wanted to go in, but I was too tired. At this point, I was about to pass out because I only ate like half of a strawberry waffle for the entire day. And I was up from like 7 in the morning, and this was like 6 p.m. So I was about to pass out from hunger and exhaustion. So I didn't have time to go inside the store. But I really wanted to because look at it. It looks so cute. No. And then so there was this one store which had a lot of collectibles, and this is kind of funny. Okay, so I wanted to buy a Mofusan Hipper, which is like a blind box of Mofusan, so these little capsule things. But in the first floor they didn't have it, so I was like, okay, let me check the directory so I can look if it's in the other floors. And then when I read the directory, it was a freaking jump scare, guys, because it's 4th floor, maniac floor, 3rd floor, MILF, voyeur, 2nd floor, grab your image, 5th floor, voyeur, and it's like, that's just the English words. There's more stuff too. There's like DVD, toys. Like, what kind of toy? Who knows? What are these company names? Who knows? I don't watch AVs, but it was probably those. Anyway, it was really funny. Maniac floor. Yeah. So there's also there was a pop-up parade of Chloe and Gura. Sakamata Chloe. So I was like, damn, the prices of these are gonna go up. Yeah. Anyways. What else? Oh, okay. So here, I hope my credit card information is not showing. Let me just cover the receipt. So this is where I eventually ate after I dropped my dojin in front of like a small family. I have the Gura Papa Parade too. I also have it. I also have the Gura Nendoroid So this is one McDonald's. I got chicken nuggets and a burger. The burger was pretty bad, but the nuggets were amazing. And this is this is Yuhi, who is my Oshi and Vispo. I saw like a really big, like this was on the wall, okay? So there was like a Hololive wall, and then there was a Vispo wall, and I really love Yuhi. She's really cute girl. I'm a big fan. She plays League, so yeah, she's in the Vispo Japan. No, I tried like one of their like new flavors, the new exclusive Japan burgers, and it wasn't so good. I didn't like it much. But the nuggets were amazing though. Mega Mac 3 patties. Because it's of League of Legends, not just that. Her personality is just really cute. Okay, what else? Also, her mama is Ui. Okay, let me go next. Okay. All right, this next slide is kind of funny. All right, so I was really tired at this point, so I was just trying to go home. But I took a rest at like this drugstore, like what's it called, Matsumoto Kiyoshi or something like that. It's like a common like drugstore. Every time I go there, I buy like those patches for the legs, or like a face mask, or like some skincare thing. And then I saw this, and I was like, adult amusement park. So I was like, I wonder what's in the adult amusement park. And then it's like men's goods, and then couples goods, costume lingerie, fetish, and then look at this. What does this mean, Shannings? Do you see these shapes? Can somebody explain what does this shape mean? Why? What is this only? Do you see this? What does this mean, Shannings? What is this symbol? What does it mean? I'm so confused. Is that a person? What does But yeah, anyway, I didn't go into the store because I was really tired. I would have honestly, Shanice, I would have gone in. I think I was brave enough to go in. I did get a lot of stares. Like people staring at me when I was looking at the R18 stuff. But you know, at this point I was like, whatever, fuck it. It's the woohoo? What the fuck are they even? It's like I can see that this would be a person, but what is this? Is this supposed to mean girl? Why does it look like that? But yeah, a lot of people were staring at me because of the areas that I was looking at. But then I was like kind of used to it already. So I was like, okay, you know what? I would have gone into the store. If I wasn't so tired, I would have gone in. But yeah. Next time, Shinings, I'll go to the adult amusement park and tell you all about it. Unless it's a love hotel. I don't think it's a love hotel though. I probably wouldn't go to a love hotel by myself because they would judge me, right? But I would go to these like random stores. That's hair in a skirt? Oh, okay. They're not ovaries? Okay, never mind. I thought they were the organs! So it's not just me who thought that. Okay. This is the I was wearing heels. This is the next slide, Shinings. This is the last store I went to. I think Xenos recommended that I check this place out before I leave. So I went there. This is where it was like organized by tags. So you see there's the NTR tag right there. NTR tagger right there. And this is not from that store. This last one is from a convenience store on the way home. It's like, you ever wanna like randomly crave for like ramen and eggs at night? Well, and then you ran out of eggs, so you have to go to the convenience store to buy some? Well, they have a lot more than regular eggs in convenience stores here. So, yeah. They've got eggs and water bottles, everything you need for a picnic. But yeah, I just took a picture because they look kind of cute, you know? Honestly, Shylings, I would buy one. I would buy one of these eggs just because it seems like really convenient, right? Like, is it just me who thinks this way? Like, I want to buy it just because it's really convenient, but then I don't have the male organ that it's used for. Yeah, they're kind of like Kinder Joys, huh? But like, I kind of wish I had one now so that I could use it. Like, I think this is what they call PP envy. But I really want one. I really want one though. Anyways. Convenient for like, you know, like say you're feeling a little bit like never mind. Never mind, Shylings. Forget I ever said anything. Forget I ever said anything. Okay? You're not unsubscribed. No, I need to grow one first. I need to sprout one. I need to take the the beans that make the beanstalk grow. Can find them on Shopee. Well, even if I got one, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it, right? Anyways, I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I had one so that I could use that, but then I don't have one. And I'm just like, wow, why don't they make Tenga eggs for girls? Oh my god. Why don't they make Tenga eggs for girls? Life ain't fair. Okay, so I think this next slide is gonna have a little bit of an immersion break, because you're gonna see the top of my head, okay? So don't worry, I'm wearing a hat though. So I saw like this height thingy. Height chart, I guess that's what it's called, with like the HoloLive girls. And then, of course I wanted to see how tall I am, right? So I went here, I was expecting to be 152 centimeters. And this hat, so like this is the top of my head. So I expect it to be like around here, right? So around Okayu's height. But why is it saying that I'm 150 centimeters? Like, why is it saying that I'm like 151 or 152? Which would be fine, but then the problem is I was wearing these shoes. So this wasn't my regular height. That means if I took off my shoes, I would be shorter than Marina. Yeah, this is my beanie. Isn't it cute, Shylings? I got it from Shibuya. It's like a cat ear beanie. Yeah, I was boosted by shoes and the beanie. So this is how I discovered that I'm shorter than I thought. I'm actually shorter than I thought. Yeah, so maybe the VOLs, official VOLs information includes my ribbon, you know? I'm not Laplace sized. Wait, how tall is Laplace? How tall is Laplace? No way. No way, no way. That's true. It might not be accurate. I should go to the doctor. You think I should like visit my doctor and he'd be so worried? He'd be like, Mayu, is something wrong? Is your medication not working? And I'd be like, no doc, can you check how tall I am? I need an expert. I need an expert to tell me how tall I am. For sure I'm not 140. 140 is too small. Here we go. We're almost to the end, Shinings, and this is my finger. Ta-da! This is proof. Proof of life. Proof that I was in Akihabara. Ta-da! So there's me in the background, and there's my nail, which is kind of fucked already. 50 centimeters taller than me? Are you a titan? Are you a titan? Yeah, I guess I'm below 5 feet tall. Stand against the... It's my voice actor. Yeah, okay. My voice actor went to Akihabara. And that's me make it cute. It's my keychain. So cute. Isn't it? I really like this picture. I might make it my wallpaper. I couldn't hold the keychain without showing my finger, so I'm so sorry you had to see it. But ta-da, it's my finger. Yeah, I know, scandalous. Very sexy, right? Oh my god. Not the exposed finger. This is so racy of me. Anyway. And then... Oh, wait. So this was my last full day. This is my last full day in Japan. And we spent it in Akihabara. The night after, I went to Shinjuku and this was my food! I had really, really, really good tonkatsu. Super yummy tonkatsu. Pretty nails, thank you. They like grew already, so you can see like this part of my nail is like the regrowth. And then this was like my pink nail. Yeah, I haven't gotten my nail in a while. My nail's done in a while. Okay, so I got tonkatsu. This was super duper amazingly good. And they had unlimited cabbage, and then for the cabbage, they gave us like some kind of dressing for it, which was like not the usual kind that they give in Yabu. It was like a yuzu flavor, and it was so good. I had like 2 refills of just the cabbage. I could barely finish my tonkatsu, but when I was about to eat my last bit of tonkatsu, I was like, no, I can't do it. If I eat this now, the meal's gonna end. Have you ever felt like that? Yeah, it was really good. They had unlimited drinks and rice too, but I didn't eat mine with rice because I was like, no, I need to finish the meat. The meat is the goal, so I'm not gonna like, you know, I'm not gonna spare any space for rice. So this was the last dinner in Shinjuku. I also did a bit of makeup shopping, but I don't have pictures of it anymore. I got some stuff from a brand called Jill Stewart, which is probably one of my favorite makeup brands now. And I haven't seen Jill Stewart in any other place except for Japan. Food pick at midnight, did we do something wrong? No, it's a sign that you should get some delivery. This tonkatsu is so good. You wolfed on it, but you don't get to enjoy it. I usually eat quickly if it's like food at home, but anything else, I eat really, really slow. And then, this was our last morning before going to Narita Airport. And I had sushi. This was in, what is the sushi place called? Sushi Zanmai, which is like a popular chain as well. And I didn't get in the picture, but I ordered otoro this time, aside from this plate. Also, I ate all of this, by the way. I finished this. I think I just gave a few pieces to my mom. But I ate most of it. And I also ordered otoro, which was so delicious. It's like one bite of it. It was so fatty and so delicious. It was amazing. And then I took a few pictures of, I think this is a Lawson. And I was thinking, if only we had cartons of coffee in the Philippines, I would be so happy. I would save so much money because I would stop going to like cafes every day. Like I would stop spending all my money on like CBTL and like Tim Hortons and like Starbucks and all those places. And I would just get like 10 of these. Ah, I wish we had this. I wish we had this in the Philippines. But yeah, that's it, Shylings. And that is the end of my trip. The end! Wah! It was a really enjoyable trip. It was a really enjoyable trip, Shylings. Let's go back to my room. that's the end. Let's go through everything really quick, just in case some people missed it. So these are all of the slides. This was our Korea and Japan trip. It was mostly Japan. Didn't stay very long in Korea. But yeah. It was pretty eventful, right? I was gone for a long time. I even did like daily diary entries. But I realized it was a bit cringe. Because there were many times when I would be like writing a diary entry to be like, "Hi Sharlings, I'm having the worst time of my life right now. I hate my family." I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe no one needs to see this. Because I had an idea that I would write like a little diary entry for Sharlings every day. But yeah, that didn't end up pushing through. I stopped when I realized the entries were getting too cringe. Like, these are Sharlings, these are not a diary. People will hear this. So yeah. Yeah, maybe next time I'll just go with June. I was ranting in my diary and I missed Charlie's. Dear diary, I hate my life. And I was like, I probably seem like the most spoiled brat in the world because I'm literally in Japan. Like, having the time, like, supposed to be having the time of my life, but instead I'm like, I hate my life. Yeah. I miss Stylings a lot. I also missed League of Legends a lot. 50% family drama, 40% happy fun, 10% yeah, but you know what? That's so accurate. Honestly, if there was no family drama, it would have been a great trip. But next time I'll go alone. Next time I'll travel alone. Sorry. I might need to end the stream very soon, Stylings, because I'm getting the sniffles. Yeah, I'm getting the sniffles. I really have to go soon. Next year, would you take us with you? You know, I want like a Shiling keychain so I can take you with me. That would be really nice, right? Stop clowning the sass. Seeing a group of people as minions. They're not people, they're children. Okay, wait, no, that sounds really problematic. No, children are people too, just like lesser. Last time I went on family trip, there was family drama. Fight back the snifflies. No, I'm gonna raid soon. We have done like this was really fun. Shinings, please oh my god, I didn't do a poll, so please manually like the stream. No, not manually. Just you know, it's always manually. Please like the stream. Please like the stream. And I forgot to make a poll this time. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure where to buy used underwear, but at the same time, if I look in my luggage, there's already a lot of used underwear there because I use underwear. That sounds so cute. That sounds so cute. Your family puts that much responsibility on you and suddenly being so stubborn, it's okay to be upset. Yeah, I know. I know it's valid, but at the same time, I was like, why am I letting these boomers get me down? I should be living my life like I'm in Japan. I'm in Japan. Why would you want to buy it? Yeah, right? Like I can take off my panties right now and they would be used panties. But these ones are not very cute. They're green and stripy, but not in like the shimapan type of stripy. They have vending machines. They've got a lot of vending machines in general, right? Gotta look for one used by an office lady. Save myself the laundry. Okay, Shilings, I'm feeling a bit of a sore throat now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. But I just want to say thank you so much to the new members. And as well as the membership renewals. So Thunder Dragon Legends, Hollow, Mudkip, Lobster, Izuna-san, Jason, KR Wizard, Chasiwa, Sast, Silent Sword, Genjutsu Sama Time, Poofart, Gilbert, Seamerg, Chinabio Guild, thank you so much for the memberships. Caliber, thank you so much for the super chat. And Sast and Genjutsu Sama, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. I will be doing another stream tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning we'll be doing a Repo VOLs collab. I'll try my best to stream my POV, although I might be like kind of zombie because it's morning. And then in the evening, I'll do another stream, but I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do. So I'll just put up a waiting room tonight, which is just like a placeholder thumbnail. And then I won't be streaming for the rest of the week because Dokumi stuff is gonna happen unless I feel like doing a gorilla on Twitch. As for the other things that I was gonna update Shilings about, like Twitch affiliate and the new mod, and the other overdue stream, which is like the membership stream, I'll let Shilings know at a future date. But June should be very eventful. I'll be doing a couple of stuff that was supposed to be in the Donathon. Since we didn't end up doing the Donathon, I'm just gonna do them for free. So we'll do like but maybe like in a more relaxed way, like spaced out. So we'll be doing like a anime watch along on Twitch this month, as well as a karaoke welcome back stream for sometime in the first half of June. Like I said, we're not doing the Donathon anymore, but if Shilings would like to support and help me out with paying for my meds, please send donations through Stream Elements instead of Super Chat, okay? Just a note for Shilings. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Bye, Fall Pass. It's pronounced Fall Pass, right? Fall Pass. Bye-bye. Bye, Latsude. Bye, Cynic. Bye, Lobster. Bye, Seamerk. Bye, Aldrich. Bye, Updog. Bye, Trouble. Bye, Idol. Bye, Nino. Bye, Show. Bye, everybody. Bye, Shilings. Bye, Xenos. Bye-bye. Bye, Bye, Nino. Bye, Time. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. It's my over now. I hope you enjoyed the pictures. Bye, Bonkers Bear. Bye, Vim. Bye, Gradius. Bye, everybody. Bye, Fang. Bye, Sixia. Bye-bye. Bye, Genjisuma. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. It's my over now. Goodbye. And... choo.